Yep. What up, man? What's going on? What am I doing? My phone down here. What's going on, everybody? Dak will get more money. Well, I guess we'll wait and see. We're speaking on whatever we'd like to tonight. This is the old hangout, the old call-in show. Let's see where it goes. I usually wait about 10-15 minutes before we get into the call-ins. We'll see. Dak is far better than Wentz. I don't see that. I can't see that. I don't think he's far better than Wentz. That doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't miss the game. That doesn't make him a better quarterback. It makes him a more healthy quarterback. That's for sure. Well, only time will tell. Dak is going to get his money. No doubt about that. But we'll see. Yeah, the numbers don't lie. Exactly. Look at the numbers. Wentz has better numbers than Dak Prescott. Wentz also is on a Super Bowl championship team. So, I don't know. But, yes, the Eagles signed Carson Wentz. That's obviously a big deal, without a doubt. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? Hope everybody is having a good night tonight. Dak doesn't have better numbers. I mean, Carson Wentz missed 5 games and threw 1 less touchdown. So, I'm sorry, I can't say Dak is better. Can't say he's better. But I guess we'll see. Oh, God, here we go again. Should have never went over there. My bad. I can't even see the chat. Whoops. They just came back. There it goes. I don't think OBJ was taking a shot at Eli at all. I honestly don't. I think that he's just learning how to catch Baker Mayfield's pass, man. He's used to Eli Manning. That's all it is. What's up, crazy mofo? What up, Gus? What's going on? Kenny, how y'all doing? Looks like the Yankees are finally going to win a damn game here in Canada tonight. What's up, Sperm Cell? How you doing, my man? What's up, Colby Alberson? How's everybody doing? I usually wait a few minutes to let people get in here if people are going to come in here. What's up, Sam Dawg? How you doing? What is going on, everybody? Indeed. Dallas Keuchel just went to the Atlanta Braves. I don't know if anybody saw my video on that. I just dropped the video on that. Dallas Keuchel went to the Atlanta Braves for 1 year. I don't know exactly what how much he got, but I believe that is all a product of Dallas Keuchel wanting to get paid next year. He obviously doesn't want to win a World Series this year. That's not important to him. It's pretty obvious to anybody that's watching that's watching these, that watches the Yankees and Braves play, that the Yankees have a much better chance of winning, seeing as they have one of the best records in baseball. They're in first place, and their superstars are out. So it's crazy. You're mad that Kimber went to Chicago? He got 3 years. What's up, Haro Perez? What's up, Dan? We should not blow a 6-1 lead at the top of the ninth. That better not happen. But, yeah, it's crazy. What's up, Procaccini? How you doing? I don't know where my man Bobby Woodruff is anymore. He don't even come around. Bobby's gone. Yeah, Braves got definitely a good signing for the Braves. Like I said, the Dallas Keuchel wanted his money because Dallas Keuchel's numbers weren't going to be as good in Yankee Stadium. He wants to get paid next year. He don't care about winning a title. You know, Durant is finished in Golden State. Yeah, he is. He's not going to be there next year. I think KD's going to the Nets. What's up, Marjorie? How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for being here. What's up, Broad Street? How you doing, my man? Broad Street 76 in the house. What is up, New York for life? Just wanted to thank you for helping me out when I was in Albany. I had no problem. I should have told you to go to Saratoga instead of Albany. I didn't even think about it. But, yep, Kyrie and KD going to the Nets. No doubt about that. The Knicks will get screwed again, as we always do. Yep, not going to happen. Again, the Knicks get screwed. Like they always do. So just gonna have to build it within ourselves. You live an hour south of Seattle. I don't know what that has to do with New York. Saratoga, indeed. Sperm cell. Saratoga. Once in a while you add the R on there. Yeah, Kawhi's definitely not going to the Knicks. But I know Bobby Woodruff, he's missing out. He's never in the streams anymore. Bobby don't show up anymore. Bobby's gone. Bobby! What's going on, everybody? I put out a lot of videos today. Saratoga. A little north of Saratoga. Yep. Yeah. Katie and Kyrie should go to the Nets because again, there's no pressure to perform there. You go to the Garden, there's a lot of pressure, and we all know Kevin Durant can't perform under pressure. We all know that. We all know he can't lead a team in a big market, so that's obviously why he decided to go to the Nets. Awesome, man. Thank you, diehard Giants fan. Thank you for buying another shirt from me, my man. Appreciate it. Glad I got there okay. All right, sounds good. Enjoy the bar on a Thursday evening. Hope the Lakers get AD. They definitely could. I did a video on Dallas Keuchel already. Broad Street going to the Braves 1 year. Don't know what he got exactly, but I did do a video on it. I pretty much talked about how that move is for Dallas Keuchel and nobody else. That's Dallas Keuchel wanting to put up good numbers so he gets paid next year. He's not trying to win a World Series. That's pretty obvious. He's not trying to win a World Series. He would have signed with the Yankees if he wanted to win a World Series or had a better chance at it. Said you're going to go to the lighter hitting National League where you face a pitcher. It's a league where the batters haven't seen him. And he wants to put up good numbers so that somebody signs him long term next year. That's all that. That's what that move is. That move is a strategic move. But I would be shocked if he went to the Knicks, yes. He is not. He wants money. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. He got money. He got 1 year. I mean, what kind of money is that? You know, I don't know. If I can't get my headphones to work on my PC, I'll call you. All right, sounds good. I'll wait about 5 more minutes. Well, Bryce Harper did get paid, though. Bryce Harper got paid. Dallas Keuchel wants to get paid. Probably about 5 minutes or so. Yes, spam is not allowed. My mods will knock you down. I guess Keuchel wanted to get paid since he already... That's exactly it, Dan. I said the same thing. He's already won a championship, so he doesn't care about winning another one. He cares about getting his money. That's what that's about. That's obvious. I mean, you look at the two teams. He's not the piece that puts the Braves over the top of the winning World Series. Now, they could compete for the NL East, but he would have been the piece, or could have been the piece, that put the Yankees, as the favorites in the American League to win a World Series, go to the World Series and maybe win it. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to have a 3.74 ERA at Yankee Stadium like he probably would have, maybe even higher, He'll go to Atlanta and he'll have a 3.10 ERA. He'll win less games, but it won't matter. What's up, Travis? 8 camel toes. What is going on? Looks to me like about 20 people haven't hit that thumbs up yet. Sup, my dudes? What's up, Cammy? If you guys haven't done so, man, go over there, sub up 8 camel toes. That's my man right there. Sub him up. Show him some love. 8 camel toes. Go show him some love. Funny ass dude right there. What's up, Raphael? What is up, Cushman? How you all doing? Thank you for joining. Who we drafted, Anthony Volpe. What's up, DWG in the house? What's going on, Wampag Doodle? The Yankees might actually pull one off here tonight. They got first and second with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. We do it. Yes, you do have fun. Indeed. Especially when you're ripping on JP. That's always pretty damn funny. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty funny. What's up, 40 Luck? How you doing? What is going on, everybody? What is going on? What's up, Texas Liberty? What is good? What is going on, Rudy G. Funk? What is going on? Scott Robinson, how you doing, my man? Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Keuchel to the Braves. Indeed, I did a video on it already. I did a video on it. So you can check it out. It's on my page. You check out the video, man. I did a video on that. I did a video on Wentz. And I did a video on the Odell Beckham thing today. Got to do them all. So I did a few videos today. A few vids, indeed. Yankees so cheap. I don't even think it's cheap. I don't even know what did they offer him. I didn't even see it, man. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate that, my man. Well, I didn't even see what the Yankees offered him. What's up, Eric? How you doing, my man? Ordered the shirts. We ordered the shirts tonight, Eric, so we should have them soon. So I'll be able to get you your shirt soon. There you go, 8 camel toes. What's up, 615? Yeah, Cushman. Yankees love shortstops anyway. What's up, Mike? How you doing? I haven't done a Skype show in a long time. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, to be honest with you. A long time. It has been a while since we've done this. DJ LeMahieu. Yeah, I'd take one of those. Nice. What's up, Luke? How you doing? So the Yankees are out as Sanchez takes strike 3. Small ball, how you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it very much. About to open this up in a couple of minutes. We'll open up the Skype lines. I'll put my Skype name in there so you can give me a call. You want to use my Twitter profile? What, my bad dog thing? I don't care. Go ahead. That's fine. Yankees also have a great draft. I love the 38th pick. Green has to finish this. Chapman has to be ready. Yeah, exactly. I have Skype, but I haven't used it in years. I never had Skype until this year. Then I got it. What is going on, Jeff? How you doing? Yeah, today was good. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So weekend is right around the corner for everybody, which is a good thing. I am going to the Jets-Giants game. At least I plan on it. Unless something comes up, Matthew, I will be there. You think it's sound too early? Yeah, hey, it was a big risk, especially with that guaranteed money. Now, when I did the video, Broad Street, I didn't see it. I didn't see the amount of guaranteed money. $107 million is extremely risky guaranteed. What's up, 44 Legendary? You have a job interview. Nice. Get it. Get it. I got you. MetLife Stadium, I am probably 3.5 hours north, 4 hours north, something like that. What's up, V-Man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. All right, let me open this up. Doesn't look like we're going to have a very big crowd tonight, which is fine. I won't be on very long. right. Doom, 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 doom. Womp Bag. Womp Bag's a great name, by the way. Womp Bag. Do, 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 do. There you go. There is the Skype name, so you can Skype me right there. We'll start taking calls. We'll see how this goes. If we get a lot of calls, we'll stay on longer. If not, we can end it early and I can go to sleep and it'll be nice. What is going on, Mike Nixon? How you doing, my man?
Bad Dawg, how's it going, my brother?
It's going all right. How you doing? Been a long time.
It's been a very long time, man. I've just been chilling, just waiting for everything to transpire. You got the draft in literally 14 days, free agency about a week or so after that. So, and then just been following the Giants OTAs, minicamp, and everything. So a lot of stuff been going on, you know.
I do, and obviously the Knicks. There's been a lot of talk about them. They're supposed to be the front runners to get KD and Kyrie. That's obviously not going to happen now. There's also talk about them trading the third pick to the Atlanta Hawks for the 8th and 10th overall picks. So it'll be very interesting to see exactly what the Knicks do.
Yeah, man. I just can't believe it, man. Like all this talk through the off season, and now we're gonna get our dreams shattered again.
We're used to it by now as Knicks fans. Nothing ever goes right for us. We're the most unlucky team there is possibly be in sports, probably, and it's probably why nobody wants to come and play here. But again, I mentioned it. I don't know if you were in the chat, but Kevin Durant, obviously, he's got no heart anyway. Kevin Durant knows he can't come into a big market situation and be the leader. He'll go to a second-rate team. Not that the Brooklyn Nets are a second-rate team, but the Brooklyn Nets came from New Jersey. Okay, New York's team, basketball-wise, is the Knicks, and we all know that the Knicks that's the basketball. That's the basketball team of New York. Okay, not the Brooklyn Nets. So he wants to go there. He'll hide there, and he'll try to win a championship. But he knows that if he fails, it's not going to be as big of a deal as if he goes to the Knicks and fails here. So I think that's probably why he's going to go there.
So let me ask you, what do you? So knowing all this, my question is, as the Knicks, what do you do now?
With the Knicks, well, you can't. I don't think you can go out and panic. Entertain has mentioned this a couple times. Kind of like we did when we missed on LeBron James. They went out and they signed a horrible deal with Amari Stoudemire. You don't want them to go out there and sign second-rate players for top max contracts. That's something you definitely do not want to do. So I think that if the Knicks can't get these guys, you take another year and you don't spend your money. You wait till next year's free agency market and get somebody good. You don't bring in somebody that's not worth a damn here and pay him top dollar.
Now, what if we don't do like a complete max? But say Jimmy decides he wants to come and play for us. We don't give him a max, but we obviously give him a decent amount of money. Would you be upset with that?
No, as long as you don't pay Jimmy Butler the max, I'd be fine with it. Because again, he's a second-tier player. That's exactly the type of player I'm talking about. Where I don't want to pay Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving kind of money. Because that's not that wouldn't be good for the Knicks. But I mean, if he gets something that's not a max contract and he comes here, I'd be fine with that.
Right. Now, with this whole thing about the Atlanta situation, I could see the good, but I also, in my opinion, I kind of want to stay pat at 3 because you're guaranteed to get R.J. Barrett, who I think is going to be a complete superstar in the league. He's a combo guard. He's a combo guard that can do everything, and he's going to be a superstar. And you're going to trade that to get the 8th and 10th pick, in which I'm not saying there's going to be complete garbage talent there, but let's be realistic. They may not be superstars, and they may just be people just to fill out our bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous, man. I don't know why they would bother doing that. And I really don't. Get R.J. Barrett here. Get a superstar. You know, the Knicks, I don't know what they're trying to do, why they would go back and get 8 and 10. I don't know who they like there. But, again, there's probably not going to be superstar talent at 8 and 10. And speaking of ridiculous, freaking Chad Green is out there. Yankees are up 6-1. And that damn asshole gives up the bases loaded with nobody out. Chad Green sucks. And it's time for Chad Green to get the hell off the Yankees, man. He's garbage. He can get the hell out of here. I'm serious. Terrible pitcher. Horrible.
But and then and also for Atlanta, it wouldn't be a bad deal because you're gonna get like an RJ Barrett, but now with the trade that you made today, you have the 8th pick, the 10th pick, and the 17th pick.
Mm-hmm.
For a team like Atlanta, that's a great building stone. You have 3 first-round picks that, they may not be superstars, but they could come and help. They could come and help out your team right now, and bring you to, you never know, could bring you to success in the future with a good core that you already kind of have in Atlanta now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So it'll be really interesting. I don't know what the hell the Knicks are going to do as far as free agency or the draft. It's going to be, you never know what the Knicks. You just kind of expect everything. The worst that can happen is going to happen to the Knicks. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Now do you plan on, like, for free agency? I mean, guessing, like, depending on what time you get off of work and all, would you probably go live like around when the free agency begins, since they pushed it back a little bit?
We'll see when that. I don't know what day that is, the free agency. But
I think it's like, actually, it's Sunday, June 30th.
Okay, that's when the free agency starts.
Sunday, June 30th. Because originally it was gonna be July 1st at midnight, like right when midnight begins.
Right,
but
right.
I guess because of how big this free agency class is, they decided that they pushed it back to 6:00 p.m.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, 6:00 on a Sunday, I'm probably going to be here, so I probably could go live for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know Entertainer was talking about doing it too, and then like as stuff breaks, like during the live stream, he puts out a video and stuff.
Let me just say what's up to Simus is in the house. Simus says, I want one of those shirts. Simus, you can get this shirt. The link is in the description, how much they cost as well. I am out of XL and double XL. We ordered more tonight, so they are on the way, but I'm out of XL and double X at the moment. So if you want one, you can wait on it, or you can just, go through the PayPal. Just let me know what size you want. But I'd love to send my man Simus one of those. I go way back with Simus. Way back. Good to have you in the chat, my man. I also saw Steel 58 is in here. Luana's in here. And my man Isaiah's in the house. What is going on, Isaiah? So good to see some people over in here.
It's good. It's glad that we got actually people coming in and joining in the stream, because literally I was just watching like one-year-old videos, and then I sit out and then I seen that you're live. I was like, damn, I didn't even get a notification.
Yeah, nobody gets notifications when I'm live. That's YouTube's deal. They don't let people know when I'm live. That's all I know.
But
they don't. Never.
It's crazy. But I mean, another free agent. I would love for the Knicks to get. I mean, like you said, not pay top dollar, but would be Kemba Walker. But I mean, at this point, he's probably going to take that max offer that the Hornets can take for him.
Yeah,
it's sad because he deserves to be with a better team. I'm not saying the Knicks would have a better chance of winning, but he just hasn't been with a team that's been a winner his whole career, and obviously Jordan doesn't know what the hell he's doing as a GM, not putting talent around him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It'll be really interesting. Like I said, with the Knicks, it's gonna be crazy. And I'm kind of sorry. I'm a little distracted because I'm watching the Yankees get ready to blow the 6-1 lead. It's freaking ridiculous. This team is pissing me off to no end. This bullpen is garbage right now, and it's just agitating the shit out of me that they blew this game last night, and they're about to blow it again tonight. But Anything
But
else you want to say before I let you go and see if anybody else wants to call in?
I just also wanted to say just real quick before I go that I'm enjoying everything I've been seeing from the Giants mini camp, and I totally agree with everything that you said. Like we getting rid of all the distractions and building up this chemistry. And honestly, I mean, I don't want people to think I'm way over my head when I say this, but with the chemistry building that we have, I wouldn't be surprised if we can not as a top seed, but sneak right in there at that wild card spot at the end because chemistry goes a long way. You don't have to be the most talented team, but if you have chemistry, anything is possible. And
Uh,
especially if you play with heart.
I agree because I'll tell you this right now, man. If you enjoy going to work, you're gonna do better. If you're happy, you're gonna do better. You have a positive attitude, you're gonna play better. When you go into work and there's a lot of negativity and there's a lot of clouds around, and there's a lot of this and that and a lot of squabbling, and a lot of distractions, you don't concentrate as much. When you don't want to go into work, you're not going to perform as well. I don't care where you go. So the fact that this,
I can amend it. I can amend to that because I used to work at Walmart and I thought it was the like the most hated job ever when I first started working there because I was in the back room. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working in the back room. I love stocking, but just too much control of the managers. Then plus the hours like 4 to 1. It was hard like getting rides home every night. And then they finally put me outside where I had a little bit less. Like nobody was watching over me, and then it was just great. Once I left there and went on to do other things, I was like, damn, I just wish I could just go back to Walmart.
right? But
I mean, I got a job now, but I mean, honestly, like if anything ever happened with the job that I got now, I mean, I would maybe consider going back to Walmart because I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of people, and it made me just happy coming into work every day that I made friends there, and I've worked with a lot of people that I have close relationships with, and it just made going to work a lot more fun when you had like them relationships.
right. All right, my man. Anything else before I let you go?
Nothing else. But everybody that's new to the channel, please sub this man up. This dude works hard, makes all great content. He's a great guy, and I was on to that. I found the channel, man. You're a great man.
Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the call, and I look forward to see you in the future, brother.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Right.
Have a good one.
You too. Later.
And I'll be praying for you Yankees, brother.
They just closed it out, so we're good.
Okay, good.
Later, my man.
No angry bad dog tonight.
Nope. All right. Take it easy, Mike.
Later. You too, brother.
My man Isaiah, what is going on?
Hey!
What's up?
Hey, bad dog, you black son of a bitch.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Nothing much, man.
What do you want to talk about
I see
today?
my boy White Chocolate on there.
He is. He's right in there. He just typed right there.
I'm gonna spank him later next time I see him.
He probably deserves it.
Oh, he's been a bad boy.
Yeah, I bet he has. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much, man. I'm just, you know what's funny, bad dog, man? I was just, I'm watching the 5 Net fans get excited because they just did this, man. It's just so funny how the New York media is so trash, man. It's like the Nets are so horrible because they need the Knicks to be part of anything that happens to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just so funny to me, man, because it's like the Nets have to do anything good happens to the Nets, automatically the Knicks have to be put into it and be compared to the Nets.
Which is funny because, like I was just telling Mike, the Nets are from New Jersey. Okay, they're not New York's team. The Knicks are New York's team. I mean, when you go to Brooklyn, when the Knicks are in Brooklyn, you'll hear "Let's go Knicks." It's the Knicks city. The Knicks own New York. So that's what I was talking about. KD and Kyrie going there. There's not as much pressure to perform in Brooklyn. If they fail there, who cares? They don't have the fan base the Knicks fan base has. So
yeah, and then it's crazy because this reminds me of when the Clippers were good and the Lakers sucked.
Mm-hmm.
It was still a Lakers town. It's never gonna be. I'm sorry to the two net fans that might be listening to this. This will never be. This will never ever be a Nets town. It
No.
just the Knicks are part of the culture, man,
Yep.
and that's where the media tries to push the Nets as the new team of New York. It's not the same because at the end of the day, everybody uses the Knicks for clout. They use the Knicks to compare the Nets every single time, and then it's like it's different. Like you feel when the Knicks lose, and you feel when the Knicks win.
Mm-hmm.
That is to me the biggest difference from the Nets. Like listen, I went to the Barclays Center last year. It's a nice stadium, but it doesn't feel. It doesn't. You don't feel nothing when you're in there.
Right. Hey, listen, man. I'm old enough to remember 1994. Okay, I remember it well. I was a senior in high school in '94.
Oh, I was one.
Yeah, I'm older, so I remember the feeling. I remember the feeling of the Knicks finally getting over that hump and getting into the NBA Finals. The way the Garden was, it had a different sound than every other arena or whatever, every other basketball arena, and just the feeling of the city was incredible. I mean, everybody was pulling for the name. The Rangers won the Stanley Cup that year, so obviously it was a big time for New York sports. And the Yankees, they had the best record in the American League before the strike happened.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you,
that always brings up because that was the year. That was pretty much the year of New York sports, and
it was.
They all had a chance to win.
Yep, and but that year it was all about the Knicks. It didn't matter that the Rangers won the Cup. I mean, it was a huge celebration. It had been a long time coming, but everybody it was the Knicks. It was everything front and center was the New York Knicks in 1994. It just tells you that it's a Knicks city.
Yeah, man, it's just ridiculous. I mean, look, man, look. I personally, I don't see KD going to Brooklyn. I just don't, because I mean, look, if he cares about his legacy, I think we all know he does. You winning in Brooklyn, it doesn't do anything.
True.
It really. I mean, let's be honest. The media might push it and say it means something, but it doesn't. You win a chip in New York.
Yeah.
Do we have to even talk about what it does to you?
He'd have a statue outside of MSG. He'd have his jersey of the Raptors next to Clyde and Willis Reed and Patrick Ewing. That's what you get when you go to the Knicks. Like you said, what's the point of him going to Brooklyn? If he just wants to win if he wants to build a legacy, you go to the Knicks. If he wants to win championships, stay in Golden State. But what are you going to get out of Brooklyn? Nothing.
Nothing. Like, I mean, look. I mean, I'll say this, man. I'll be real with you. Even if they go, I don't look. Real New Yorkers are not going to go to the Nets. They couldn't even sell out their games, and they won 42 games.
I know.
They couldn't even sell out their own arena.
I know, it's crazy. So I'm saying this is a Knicks town. It always has been. It always will be. Always.
Exactly, man. And then I'm here just to get out the Giants a little bit. I know hearing. I mean, I'm so proud of your videos, man. First of all, everybody subscribe to the Bad Dog.
Thank you, sir.
This dude is a wolf. I'm not even gonna call you a dog no more. You're a wolf.
I appreciate
wolf,
that.
Man. Sexy Wolf, man. That's your new name. Everybody calls him Sexy Wolf now. But no, man. I love the videos, man, and I like the caller said before. Listen, I grew up in New York Giants football. It's so weird that before Odell Beckham, and I'm not trying to knock on him, we had. Back, don't tell me, were there any drama of a locker room crazy guys besides we had the Plexicos and Plexicos, but that was pretty much it.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, we had these guys come in here, thanks to Jerry freaking Reese. We had these guys come in here with all these egos and, what these dudes are getting paid and still have ego power. I mean, look who the guys we dumped. You got Snacks that's trying to get a contract, which is not going to happen.
Yep.
You got OBJ that's missing practice and. I don't know. You know what's funny with OBJ? Every teammate calls him a leader, but I don't see it. I'm sick of everybody calling him a leader, and we don't see it on the field. We don't see it in his actions.
Right, you don't see it in the locker room. If he's a leader, you go to voluntary OTAs. That was what my channel, the video was about. I know a lot of people got mad at me saying they're voluntary, and I'm like, but that's my point. They're voluntary. That tells you this guy wants to be here. Not he has to be here, but he wants to be here. That's what that tells me. But listen, I remember 2006, and I'm not saying that the Giants are, because in 2006 we made the playoffs 2 straight years, But we lost our best player, Tiki Barber. He retired. Jeremy Shockey broke his leg in 2007. Those are considered our two best players. Won the Super Bowl in 2007 without Shockey, without Tiki. Those are the two biggest drama queens we had. Plexico Burress really wasn't so much of a problem until he shot himself in the leg. Yeah, that was about it. But you didn't hear anything about Plexico Burress. But Shockey was the biggest, cancer we had in the locker room. And he thought he was irreplaceable, and sure enough, Kevin Boss comes in there, we win the Super Bowl. So, that's what I'm saying. The talent is one thing, but having good having football players. And Chris and I mentioned this on the show. I believe we mentioned this on our Giants show. I want football players. I don't care about divas. I don't care about talent. Give me a guy that wants to play football, and you'll go a long way.
Exactly. Exactly. Because look, man, I really do. Listen, I think this will be one of our most fun teams in a very long time. There's no egos. Right. I think we got real football players and leaders in that team. And you know what, man? There's no drama. There's no locker room guy. There's no dudes pissing on the field and dog pissing. It's like, come on, man.
Right.
That is not. Look, for the younger kids, this is not Giants football.
Right.
That wasn't Giants. The last couple of years was not Giants football.
No, definitely.
Giants football is running the ball, D line, great O line. That's Giants football. Running the ball. That is our bread and butter.
It always has been.
I feel like we're getting back to it.
Always has been. Again, I'm an older guy, so I've seen all four of them. I was 11 in '86 when they won it all. So I saw that team. I saw the 1990 team. They didn't have a great passing offense by any means at either one of those years. They ran the ball, and then they played defense. 2007 is the same thing. Eli Manning had a terrible season. He led the league in interceptions. In 2007, when he played well in the playoffs, but the Giants ran the ball with Brandon Jacobs and Ahmad Bradshaw, and they got after the quarterback with Tuck, Umanura, and Strahan. So that's how they won. That's how they always won. And that's what they got to get back to doing. And I believe they will get to that point. That's what they got Saquon Barkley there for. They traded for Zeitler. They signed Soler. They drafted Hernandez. They signed Remmers. So now we're still working on a center thing, but you can see the offensive line starting to come together. We got that running back. Now we need to just build the defense. We're starting with. It looks like he's going from the outside in. It looks like he's starting with the secondary, and he's going to work his way to the defensive line. That's what it looks like. I like the way our secondary is going.
Yeah, man, definitely. But I'm gonna let you go, man. I know a lot of people probably want to call it. Look, everybody, subscribe to the Bad Wolf. He's the big bad wolf. That's who he is, the big bad sexy wolf. And shout out to White Chocolate. You guys are my two favorite black guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I got so much love for you, brother. Love you, man.
Thanks, Isaiah. Love you too, my man. And thanks for the call. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night, brother.
All right, brother.
Later. All righty. What? Good evening. You're on with the Bad Dog. Who is this?
V-Man.
What's up, V-Man? How you doing, brother?
Good. I'm my heartbeat has gone back to normal after watching Gio Urshela get that last out.
Yeah, I know. Chad Green was ticking me off, man. I'm talking to Mike Nixon. I'm just watching Chad Green trying to give up this lead, and I'm just sitting there having flashbacks of last night,
Yeah, no. It's awful, I just wish he would return to 2017 form.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. He started to fall apart at the end. Whoops. Oh, that was a missed call. He started to fall apart at the end of last year. So he just doesn't have it anymore. He has no life in that fastball.
It's a shame. But, at least the Yankees are one of the few teams that have a decent bullpen. Seems like every bullpen's just stinking up the joint right now. Yeah,
we're definitely one of the better bullpens, and that's why I get so agitated with with them blowing a lead, especially last night. I don't know why he brought Holder in there. I don't know why he keeps bringing Holder in high leverage situations, because Holder's not good.
I just can't wait till they get Betances back.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be a big arm in the bullpen to get him back.
Yeah, the thing is, I remember my boss was not the biggest Betances fan.
No.
Did not like him for some reason, just because every time he seemed to watch the game was always the game Betances stunk up the joint.
Well, he's got a tendency to not have control either. I mean, that's the thing.
That's the thing with Betances. When he's off, he's off. But when he is on, he is absolutely on.
Yeah. Real quick, I just want to ask my chat. Does anybody know what the hell channel the Stanley Cup Finals are on? Do you know, V-Man, what channel those are on?
Not really. I was just checking the score.
I'm
right
looking
now,
all over.
I'm right now. I think it's St. Louis. Last time I checked, it was St. Louis 1, Boston nothing.
NBC, thank you, pretty boy Raven. Thank you.
I am just praying St. Louis wins so we don't have to deal with the smugness of Boston fans after winning 3 championships in 1 sports season.
Look at the chat. Thank you, guys. NBC, thank you. We got it. We are good. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Boston sports has been the dominant city for sure, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been dominant ever since, like the Patriots started off in 2001.
Yep.
It's been, yeah. My God, I just wish New York sports would return back to what it was in the 90s. Think about it. In the 90s, you had the Giants Super Bowl in 90. You had obviously the Rangers in 94.
Yep.
Then you had the Yankees 96, 98, 99. The Knicks made 2. They made 2 NBA finals.
Yep, 94, 99. They made it there. Yep.
And then of course, obviously, what was the other year? What were the other years the Giants made the playoffs?
In 2000, the Yankees won the World Series. The Giants were in the Super Bowl. And the Giants made the playoffs in 93 and 97. So. And
then any other teams in New York make the playoffs? I know the Jets won the AFC East in 98, and then they won. I think they clinched a wild card. What was it, 91 or 92?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember with the Jets. I'm not sure. But the Rangers,
the
Rangers were also good at 95. They were good at 93. They just never got back there. But
but that was probably, I think, one of the better probably one of the best decades New York sports has had. Like where you could just go to any season, where it was like you'd go from basketball to from baseball to football to basketball to hockey, and everything was just, you got consistent, high-quality sports, where now it's just baseball. Everything else is just hit or miss.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Knicks made the playoffs every year in the 90s except for 1990. I think 91 through right through 2000, I think the Knicks were in the playoffs every year. And then, of course, the Yankees were in the playoffs every year from, 90. Well, they would have made the playoffs in 94. But right 90, through.
Yeah, 95 to 2007.
Yeah.
They're second behind the Braves.
Right.
For most consecutive playoff bursts.
But, yeah, so the 90s were definitely a good time for New York sports. And right at the turn of the century, 2000 was also good. I mean, like I said, the Yankees won it all. The Giants were in the Super Bowl. And that was the last time the Knicks won a playoff series before 2013. So, right about the turn of the millennium, New York sports went south. Except for the Giants. The Giants were good from 2005 to 2012. We were pretty good. But other than them, and then, of course, the Yankees won in 2009. But most of the time, man, at least since 2011, New York sports has been horrible. Last 7 years, New York sports has been terrible.
Yeah, then it's just the horror of just having to always watching Boston just win and win and win and win. It just drives you crazy.
Yeah.
But not much else. But I was actually checking out your video earlier on Carson Wentz signing that deal with the Eagles. So Cowboys are your NFC East your champ. So you think they'll be NFC East champ. So what do you have for the rest of the league?
I do. I think the Cowboys will win it only because I just don't trust Wentz's health. I think the Cowboys are the most complete team. I think they have the best defense in our division. I think they have the best offensive line, or they have one of them. And the Eagles have a good offensive line too. But I just think that Dallas has the same team they pretty much had. The Eagles are losing and gaining pieces, so it's going to take a little time to build the chemistry. I think if Carson Wentz stays healthy, that they go win the division. I have to see Carson Wentz play all 16 games. He's been seriously injured the last 2 years. If he plays the whole season, the Eagles will be right there. I have no doubt. Let's see who else in the NFC North. That's a tough one, man. I mean,
I have the Bears, mainly because it's really hard to stop Khalil Mack on defense. And I really feel like it's gonna be the third year of Trubisky, and generally we've seen it. The trend, the quarterbacks in their third year, they just explode. It's like first year garbage, second year okay, then third year is just where everything seems to come together.
Yeah, I think the Bears are taking a step back, though. I do. They didn't pick till the third round. They lost Amos. They lost Jordan Howard.
They lost Vic Fangio, their defensive coordinator.
They lost a lot of things. I mean, the Packers could be the surprise. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, I think the Packers could win the division.
Yeah, but the question is how is how will Matt LaFleur's offense handle? Like, you have no. I mean, because he literally went from quarterbacks coach to offensive coordinator to head coach. It's a rapid jump, and
Right.
the question is he ready to coach? It's like the one thing I have, like, when people always talk. Now how people are already crowning the Browns AFC North champs.
I think they'll win the AFC North. I think they're good enough to do it. I expect.
Here's my one concern with the Browns. Their inexperienced coaching staff is my one really area of concern.
Well, yeah, that and they have a lot of explosive personalities in that locker room. They do.
Yeah,
but
You have to wonder how Freddie Kitchens is going to handle all of that.
It should be interesting. He's got a tough job because there's a lot of expected for Cleveland for the first time in forever. But
last time they had this much expectation, Bill Belichick was head coach there.
Yeah, I love Baker Mayfield. Obviously, being a Sooners fan, I think Baker Mayfield is amazing. I think that Baker Mayfield can do it. I watched him play at Oklahoma. This kid's got all heart. I mean, he's a big time leader on the field. He's another one. He's got an explosive person. I think if Cleveland starts off good, they're going to be really good. I think if they start off bad, you could see that. You could see a locker room explode. So it'd be very interesting. You want to talk about a team that should have been on Hard Knocks? I don't know how they decide which teams they want to put on Hard Knocks, but that's a team that should have been there.
Yeah, no, I think the rule is for Hard Knocks is it can't be first-year head coaches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I remember in 2009. Because I remember the Jets were on Hard Knocks in 2010 in the second year of Rex Ryan.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but speaking of it, I agree with you on the Cowboys. I feel like the Bears will somehow hold on. Right. They'll make it interesting. So between the Bears and the Packers, because let's be honest, Kirk Cousins will just choke it away.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Kirk Cousins sucks. I'm not taking the Vikings. He's terrible.
I'm just glad the Jets did not give him that contract. I'm glad
all guaranteed. That was all guaranteed money.
I'm glad he used the Jets to get a sweeter deal from the Vikings because that worked out fine for the Jets.
The other divisions in the NFC, Rams and Saints. I don't see anybody beating the Rams or Saints.
Yeah, no, the one. Like, for me, the AFC, obviously
Patriots, Colts. I don't think anyone's beating the Colts. I'm going to take the Browns. And
for me in the West, I just because I don't really know how KC's defense is going to be, because I'm picking the Chargers. But then it's all going to depend on, does Phillip Rivers have anything left in the tank?
Phillip Rivers definitely. Phillip Rivers played great last year. The Chargers have got so much talent. They underachieve that team should be in the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl every year. They never get there. They have to get over the hump this year.
Yeah,
Kansas City's losing Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt. They're gonna go back a little bit.
I just don't like their defensive coordinator. No offense to him.
Their defense sucks.
And then who they hired? They hired what? Steve Spagnuolo? Your old
Spagnuolo, yeah.
Spagnuolo.
Spagnuolo was good with a lot of talent. Without talent, he's not good.
And then I really don't think he has been good since. No offense, I don't think he's been really good since. Obviously, the Super Bowl 42 when he shut down Tom Brady.
That in 2008, they were very good too. But after his first run in New York, he wasn't good after that.
Yeah, when I heard they had the opportunity to sign Rex Ryan, I thought they were screwed up because. I mean, as bad as the Jets were, like, after the 2010 season, they were always a top 10 defensive unit under Rex Ryan.
Yep.
Always top 10.
I hate Rex Ryan, but he's a damn good defense. Just like his father. His father was a damn good defense coordinator, not a great head coach. That's where Rex Ryan should have been. Buddy Ryan never won a playoff game as a head coach. Never.
No, never did. Yeah, I remember he was a defensive. Actually, speaking of the Jets, though, Buddy Ryan actually was on the Jets staff during Super Bowl III.
Right,
he actually came up with the 46 defense because of how much the Jets head coach Weeb Ewbank emphasized on protecting the quarterback at all costs. So
right.
He came up with the idea of saying, okay, if it's important to protect the quarterback, then the defense should emphasize hitting the quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
So I have that, and then my wild cards are, I feel like Kansas City will still recover from the offense because Andy Reid's just one of those brilliant offensive minds. He'll be able to work with despite the losses, so I feel like they'll clinch a wild card.
Yep, I think so too.
And I'm going to put this fringe because it's very fringe. Like, if everything goes right, I feel like the Jets could possibly sneak into the 6th seed.
Yeah, I'd go with the Texans. I think the Texans could get in there. I think the Texans are really good too.
Yeah, but the problem is, I just don't like what they did I don't like their offseason. They still haven't fixed that offensive line. It's really atrocious, and I don't think they have a lot of depth, honestly.
Yeah, well, you could see that when Fuller went down. Well, Keuchel came in, he played really well. I think they have really good wide receivers. Deshaun Watson's a stud. Of course, you got Watt and you got Clowney. I mean, I don't know why Houston's not better. I really like the Texans.
Probably Bill O'Brien.
Well, yeah, that's a big part of it. Bill O'Brien sucks. I don't know how the hell the Giants beat the Texans last year.
You know, the funny thing about Bill O'Brien, he's still the only Belichick disciple to ever win a playoff game. Yeah. And that was against the third-string quarterback who had yet to throw a single pass in the NFL.
Right.
So does that really count as winning a playoff game?
Who knows?
I mean, that's basically gift wrapping you a win with a nice little bow on top.
Right. All right, though. I want to get some other people in here if I can. So anything.
All right. Right. Have a good night. Go Yankees.
And peace. All right, thanks, V-Man. Take it easy. Have a great night, my man. Take it easy. The V-Man. The V-Man. Trucking with my Blueberry and Red Bull. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't know what just happened there. What is going on? Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Oh. What up, pimps?
There he is. Chris Senior is in the house. What is going on? I have no idea what just happened. Sperm Cell called. I clicked on it. Nothing happened. You're on here. It says I'm talking to Sperm Cell. So go figure that out. I have no idea what just happened there. But what's up, Senior? How you doing?
I'm okay. Just hoping for all ATs for us to go right. As a Chargers fan, we have to preserve that defense. And I think if there's no injuries next year, Adderley, our safety Adderley, if he doesn't get injured, I think James and Adderley are going to be best safeties in the league.
Yeah, they could be. I mean, the Chargers, that's really their whole thing, man. They need to perform better on defense. Their offense is stacked. Keenan Allen's one of the best wide receivers in the league. He gets no credit at all, but that guy is awesome. Phillip Rivers can still play. I actually thought that Chris had the Chargers going far in the playoffs. I remember he had them beating the Patriots. I wasn't going to take anybody beating the Patriots. I can't ever bet against the Patriots. I just can't do it.
Can't bet against Tom Brady.
No, I can't do it. Don't have it in me.
Yeah. But I think all we have to work with is offense, is get another wide receiver to replace Tyrell Williams,
Yep.
It's a very, very sad loss, But I think also upping up our offensive line, specifically the right tackle. I hate Sam Tevy. He's most famous for jumping off sides against the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped off sides and he almost blew the whole entire game for us. But I want him out. He looks like a strong man, but he's hella weak in the trenches. I mean, he got blown up by, I think, a safety that was absolutely trash, that didn't have a tackle the whole entire season. It was week 5. He got blown up by a safety that didn't even start the whole entire season. He just ran past them. I forgot who it was, but I think it was when we played. I don't know who we played. I think it was the Raiders, I believe. But either way, we really need a new offensive line. And we have Russell Kuhn is okay, and we have Mike Pouncey, and then we have Schofield, and we pretty much have nobody else. And Forrest Lamp, but he's been injured a long time.
Yeah, well, trust me, as a Giants fan, I know all about having a problem with the offensive line because God knows, for years we had to deal with Eric Flowers. That was one of the worst ones ever, and everybody used to love. Justin Pugh and. God, what the hell was it? Weston Richburg. I was going to say Mitch Richmond. I'm going back a long ways there. Weston Richburg. Richburg and Pugh sucked. They were undersized at their positions. They got pushed back into the quarterback slap. That didn't allow the Giants to ever convert on, third and short, fourth and short. So I'm glad we're finally building our offensive line. It's a very important part. It's not a sexy position, but if your offensive line stinks, your team stinks.
Yeah, I've said it many times. I think the offensive line is the most picky part of the NFL team. You have to consistently update it because, one injury to your offensive line could just mess up your whole entire season, and especially your quarterback. You can have a really good quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, but without an offensive line, he's nothing. I mean, he's not going to do shit. So
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you have to keep on improving your offensive line, and I think that's something that my Tom Telesco didn't do. We've had this offensive line since 2014, and a lot of the players played in the game against Seattle where we like beat them like 30-10 or something like that. Some odd blowout by us. Since 2014, they've been playing. What is it, like 4 years now? And I think 4 years is too long for an offensive line. I mean, we only got one change besides Forrest Lamp from the draft, only Russell Kuhn and Mike Pouncey. I mean, there's a lot of players that have been on the Chargers that are offensive linemen for like more than 5 years. I mean, I think it's one thing that we could have done in the draft instead of going full out defense. I think we could have also gone a little bit of offensive line. But I like the way that Tom Telesco is running this team. I mean, he's a conservative GM, but he's smart. He knows his cards. So I think he's doing a great job for us. And I think problems are a wide receiver, a third string wide receiver, a little bit of a couple of offensive linemen, and probably a nose defensive tackle. And I think that's our problems right now. And possibly a punter.
Yeah, I know you like the kickers, but if those are your biggest concerns, that's why you guys are in good shape. You don't, you got you got Bosa, the guy is just an absolute stud, and like I said, your offense is really good. And I just want to get that super chat really quick. The Phillies ace, what is going on? Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, "Bad Dog, I didn't watch your video on Wentz. Hope he stays healthy, but as always, you're the man. Yankees lose again." No, we did not lose again today. We won today. We won tonight. But he says, Yankees lose again. Philly, Stella, yes. The Phillies ace just in with a $5 Stella! Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Really appreciate it. The Yankees did not lose, though, tonight. They tried to, but they did not. But the Chargers...
Yankees are doing good over there in the AL. What are they, like in first in that league?
We are, yes. We're first in the division. Yeah. Even with all the injuries, the Yankees have been pretty amazing, which is, I'm loving it right now. They did piss me off last night, but that goes with the territory. I get pissed off a lot of my teams. There's nothing I can do about it. So
it's New York, and New York's always disappointing with sports teams. Besides the Giants are okay. Well, not
we haven't been okay. We haven't been okay in years. But anything else?
Since 2012. No, since 2016. You guys did good in 2016.
Yeah, we were okay too. We really weren't great. Our record was better than we actually were. We played a very weak schedule. We barely beat any of those teams, and then we got killed in the playoffs. So it was nice just to get back to the playoffs, but that team wasn't very good. So.
I think that's when people kind of jumped on the bandwagon because Odell Beckham was having a really good season.
Yeah.
It was a 2015 season too. Oh, I think that's going to go down as probably one of the top games, in my opinion. The Saints-Giants game. I can't even remember the score, but that game...
52 to... Yeah, we lost 52 to 49. Breeze threw 7 touchdowns. Eli threw 6 touchdowns. The thing is, going into 2016, a lot of Giants fans, including myself, were extremely excited, thinking we could really make a run because our offense was so good in 2015, but our defense was terrible. Then we went out and spent $200 million on the defense. 2016, the defense came in, we were great, and the offense sucked. I couldn't figure it out, but that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, but I think of the defense, most of the players, like Janoris Jenkins, Collins, Vernon, there's a lot of people, Ogletree, JPP. I think they were really just good for one season. They're like a one-season wonder, that whole entire defense, and then 2017 collapsed. They
quit.
Horrible.
That's all it was. They got off to a bad start and they quit. They all quit. Jenkins played so well in 2016. Landon Collins played really well in 2016. Who's the other guy? Olivier Vernon, and of course Snack. Well, Snacks was good his entire tenure with the Giants, but the rest of them, they just I don't know. They fell apart.
Yeah. I mean. Padres are doing okay. They're hanging on. I think we're like 5 wins away from like first place or like getting close to the Dodgers. Dodgers are going to be dominant either way. They've been dominant for a long time.
Dodgers are good. But, Dodgers are the best team in baseball.
The only way I can talk trash to the Dodgers, fan base, they blew 2 World Series. That's all I can say. But rest, they've been dominant ever since. Dodgers are like kind of like the Cowboys in the sense of football. because everybody like there's a lot of bandwagons, and it's like bandwagons come out during a certain time of the year, which is playoffs, and like everybody hates them. Everybody hates them. So
Yeah.
they're infamous.
Yes. Well, anything else you want to talk about, man, before I let you go? Pimp?
No. Yeah, call me a little pimp around these streets. Call me a little pimp around the sports community.
All right, so we got Chris Chris Senior, little pimp on the phone. I thank you for the call.
I'm the real little bad dog, Bad dog always says he reminds me of himself or me or whatever. Ever since that cooking video.
You do. You remind me a lot of me when I was your age. It's funny. Even your size right now was how pretty much how tall and how light I was when I was your age. But don't worry, you'll grow. I grew 10 inches in 9th grade or in 8th grade. So growth spurt's right around the corner, my man.
Well, keep it up, Bad Dog, on your channel. You're close to 10K, and I think that's when the streams are gonna really fill up. So, just keep it up, Bad Dog, and you'll be in Hollywood one day with Chris, and like everybody else. Philly, Philly's probably gonna be working for NASA or something. like that.
Yeah, he should be. He should be. All right, my man. I'll let you go. Thanks for the call in, and have a great night, little pimp.
Little pimp.
Later, man. That's little pimp, Chris Senior, in the house. Little pimp. What is going on here? All right, this time I think I got you. Oh, I can even see his face right there. He's got his camera on. What is going on?
Going on?
How you doing? Sperm Cell, Phil Raw Dog, as he's known on YouTube now. What is good? You must be excited about Carson Wentz. I know that's your guy, so you must be very excited about that.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. It's good. It said my speakers are muted.
Nope, I can hear you.
All right. So, yeah, I'm so happy that we signed him.
You think $107 million is too much? Guaranteed. That's a lot of guaranteed money.
I think it may have been a little too much.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's a great deal. That way there's no distraction. You ain't got to worry about him, coming up on his free agency, on the rookie contract, trying to franchise him, whatever they do. And then, obviously, you don't have to worry about getting into a whole tiff of signing a contract during the middle of the season. They lock him up for 4 years. We all know how great Carson Wentz can be. We saw it in 2017. The guy was going to win the MVP. He had 33 touchdowns, 7 picks in 12 games. They got a really good team around him. I think you're going to start seeing that RPO less and less from him, though. I think they got to protect him. Now that they gave him all that money, I think you're going to see that less and less. And you have somebody behind you over there? I see you keep looking back there.
I heard something.
Oh, yeah. So, I think it's a good move for you guys. Like I said, I just think they were going to do it anyway. But hopefully he can stay healthy for you guys.
Yeah, I think they should protect him for sure. Obviously, he was getting hit a lot last year. I think he got sacked 12 times, I think, in the first 3 games. And obviously having a quarterback off a reconstructed knee, getting sacked 12 times is not ideal.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And the funny thing is, when I started this stream, the first couple of guys in here said Dak is next, and they tried to tell me Dak is better than Wentz. And I don't see how Dak is better than Wentz. I've never figured that out. And trust me, it's not like I'm an Eagles guy. It's not like you're like, oh, you just hate the Cowboys. No, I hate them both. This is from a guy that absolutely hates both teams with a passion. I just go by what I see in the field. The Carson Wentz has got a better arm. He's more accurate down the field. He's probably just as fast as Dak Prescott. I mean, it's something that people don't understand. Dak Prescott's not a fast quarterback. And, Dak Prescott's got Ezekiel Elliott. Carson Wentz never had. The closest thing he had was Jay Ajayi, and they won the Super Bowl that year. Dak Prescott has not won a playoff game yet. Not that people say Carson Wentz hasn't either, but I'm telling you, Carson Wentz would have won a playoff game.
Well, Dak has won a playoff game.
Oh, that's right. They did win one this year. That's right. I wanted to forget about that. They beat Seattle. Forgot all about that. It was forgettable. Put it that way. But
yeah, it was a failed onside kick. And they kicked it right to the Cowboys player.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But what else is going on over there in Philly land?
Not too much, honestly.
No.
I mean, Malcolm Jenkins is holding out of OTAs. He might hold out for minicamp, too. So that's always something to worry about. He wants his money, and I think he should get it. I mean, he played 100% of the snaps last year. He didn't miss a single snap for the Eagles. He's our leader on and off the field. He deserves his money.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm sure they'll give him some. I mean, I'm sure they're going to give him something. Usually, they'll work it out. Howie Roseman's very good. He's a very good GM at getting his players assigned and working amazing deals. And this is why you guys are in the situation you're in. I mean, you take a look at our GM for the last, before Dave Gettleman got here. He put us in the situation we're in. This is why we haven't won in 7 years, because we've had so many bad drafts, bad contracts, bad trades. And here comes Howie Roseman, and he's doing everything right. And, I mean, I'll freely admit, when the Eagles traded up from 13 to 8 to Miami, and then traded for, I don't know if it was 8 or 7 that they traded to Miami. And then they traded that.
8.
It was 8. And then they traded all the way up to 2, and they gave all those picks for Carson Wentz. I was laughing. I said, oh, my God, they gave him all these picks for Carson Wentz. This guy don't know what the hell he's doing. Well, I was wrong about that, obviously, because they did know what he was doing. But, so Howie Roseman does a really good job over there. He reconstructs contracts, and he, like you said, he makes really good deals. He knows what he's doing. That's why you guys are in the situation you're in.
Yeah, I mean, getting Jordan Howard for only, I think it was a conditional 5th-round pick.
Yep.
Getting him for only that, and making trades like 4th-round picks for Jay Ajayi, 7th-round pick for Deshaun Jackson. Granted, he's old, but I still take him for a 7th-round pick any day. So, yeah, he does a good job with that. Managing the cap. Before the offseason started, we were in cap hell. Obviously, got rid of it. Getting rid of Michael Bennett was a big one. And we constructed a lot of contracts. I think Alshon Jeffrey was one of them. Tim Jernigan. We actually let go of Tim Jernigan, signed him again for a better deal, cleared like $10 million. So, yeah, he's done a good job, and I'm glad we have him.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely, yes. Just looking at the chat real quick, John. That Chris does have my name right. Sal DeTessio was is the Skype name. But yeah, man. I mean, I knew you'd be excited. There's a couple guys I thought of right away when I saw that. Philly 500 obviously was one. You were probably the next one, because I know you're a big Wentz guy. So, and I know we've talked about this, and you and I agree on it. When people are saying Nick Foles is better, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they see to think Nick Foles is better than Carson Wentz. Okay, he won a Super Bowl with a great team around him, but Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl too. I mean, and Nick Foles got hot at the end of last year. I know he beat the Rams. You guys did beat the Rams, right? You beat the Rams and Texans to get into the playoffs, and then of course you beat the Bears in the playoffs. And everyone's like, oh, you can't let Nick Foles go. I think it was a no-brainer. Carson Wentz is the talent. He's your 2nd overall pick in 2016. I mean, come on, man. There is no doubt about it. Carson Wentz is your guy going forward. You're not going to sign a 30-year-old quarterback to that kind of money.
Yeah, and I think what a lot of people forget is, I mean, Doug Pearson called way better play calling when he had Nick Foles. The running game, all of a sudden now you see Wendell Smallwood and Josh Adams showing off. And the defense played, way better. With Carson Wentz, they were giving up like 4th and 15s in overtime to Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think I was crying after that game.
Try being a Giants fan, man. You want to talk about crying? Try having someone nail a 63.
I got lucky. I get to watch the Eagles whenever they're doing good. I didn't get to watch them back in like the 90s and the 70s and all that.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get to be my age, you're going to see some bad football, because when I was young, I started watching the Giants in '84. They were terrible from 69 to 83. They were one of the worst teams in football. When I started watching them, they're actually very good. And this is the first stretch of really bad Giants football I've ever seen in my life, and I'm in my 40s. So, you're going to see it eventually. It's going to happen. But right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because the windows they close fast in the NFL. But when you got a good young quarterback like that, good young team around him, they're going to be around for a while. Personally, I like Josh Adams a lot. I don't know why you don't give him more touches. I think Josh Adams has a lot of talent.
I think he had a shoulder injury, and I think that's why he got kept out of touch. He had 3 carries the whole playoff, so I think that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Small didn't do too bad. We had Darren Sproles.
Yeah, you got Sproles, you got Howard, you got Smallwood still there?
We still got Smallwood. Sproles is he said he's still like mulling over retirement, but I don't think the Eagles would give him anything.
Yeah.
It's too crowded right now, the running back.
One thing you and I also agree on is that there's a lot of assholes on the road.
Yeah, I was driving maybe like on last Saturday.
Yeah.
And I just pulled out of my neighborhood, and out of nowhere, this Chrysler going like 85 miles an hour just like blows right by me, and I was like, I got mad at first, and then this Corvette comes from right behind me, and just passes right by me, and I swear I'm going like 55,
Right.
and then I'm turning into like a strip mall kind of thing. And as I'm turning, this car got too impatient to let me turn. So as I'm turning, they nearly hit me. I have to swerve out of the way to try and get by me.
Yep, that's people for you. They're great. By the way, if anybody wonders why I'm talking about this, Mr. Sperm Cell is about to get his license. So just letting you know. I mentioned that when he did the video. By the way, if anybody, I don't have the link to his channel. If one of my mods could throw the link to his channel, Phil Raw Dog, in the chat, that would be great, because he has started making videos under a different name. And like I said, as you can obviously see, he knows what he's talking about. He's a great Philly fan. But he did the video in the car, and I said, oh, God, he's on the road. Thank God I don't live down there. I was just joking around. He said, yeah, there's a lot of assholes on the road. I said, oh, yeah, there is. And that never goes away. You think you're mad now at 15, 16 years old. When you're in your 40s, you're going to be just as mad. That road rage does not go away. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
it gets worse. Wait till you have a kid in the car and there's idiots driving on the road. You're going to get really mad.
I know. And I mean, like, I'm driving with my dad because I only have a permit. But like, if I was by myself, I just like feel like honking the horn.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that a few times. It happens. It happens. That's cool. But what else you want to talk about, man? Anything else?
I don't know. You going to any Giants games this year?
Jets and Giants is the plan. That is the plan. Jets and Giants meeting up with the entertainer talking sports. Hopefully Jets Central Rover's supposed to be there. I guess there's a lot of guys going to this game. So that is the plan for me to get to Jets Giants this year. Gangrene David's supposed to be there, so it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah, hopefully. About you, going to any Eagles games?
I'm going to the Eagles and Falcons Week 2 game in Atlanta on Sunday night, and I'm going to the Eagles and Cowboys in Philadelphia.
Nice. That'll be a fun game, man. That'll be a lot of fun. You can watch Wentz kick Dak's ass.
Oh, if I saw that in person, that would be amazing.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like a dream come true. Late in the season, we clinched the division that game.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
and that's the worst game for me as a Giants fan to watch, because I'm sitting there going, can they both lose? Because I don't want. I'm sitting there going, no matter who wins, we're gonna have to listen to that team's fan base talk so much crap, like last year.
Eagles are on a 6-game win streak when I'm there, so I feel confident.
There you go. But anything else before I let you go, my man?
No, that's it.
All right.
That's
Well, I appreciate the call, and again, I don't know if anybody put the link in the chat, but if not, his link is in my description. So go down there and check it out. It is under Sperm Cell, but his channel is Phil Raw Dog. Just click on the link and sub this man up. And continue the good work on your channel. I appreciate everything you've done for my channel. You're a great subscriber. You crack me the hell up, man. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, you too.
All right, later, my man.
All right, see ya.
Later. Sperm Cell. Sperm Cell is the freaking man. I love Sperm Cell, man. He cracks me the hell up. He is hilarious. And like I said, he's a great video maker. He knows his stuff. What is going on? You're on with the Dawg. Who is this?
It's the Phillies race, man, Dawg. Stella!
Oh, what is going on, my man? Stella! What is up, John? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I had to get on here. I was going to take a shower when I saw you were taking calls, so I had to jump down and try to get on before you get off. I don't know how long you're going to be on and stuff like that.
I appreciate that. It's funny because you just said you didn't take a shower, and someone wrote Sam Darnold stinks right in the chat. So I was thinking maybe that's why you need to take a shower.
Yeah. I was talking about the Yankees losing yesterday. I know.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, they won today. They lost 3, and that was the first time they lost 3 in a row in a long time. So that game yesterday pissed me off, though. I'm not gonna lie. I was heated.
I'm pissed that the Phillies didn't get none of these pitchers. I'm mad. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, excuse my French, but
Yeah,
I'm kind of mad about. They could have got somebody. We're hurting at pitching.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because they weren't even in the. Well, it looks like the Blues just won. They weren't even in the market for Keuchel. I didn't hear anything about the Phillies getting Keuchel. I didn't hear anything about the Phillies getting Kimbrel. I didn't hear anything. I didn't really hear anything about Kimbrel. The Cubs thing was a surprise. Go ahead.
If they needed a pitcher, they were going to go out and get him, but they didn't. You know, I'm like, after that Harper thing happened, when we got Harper, they said we have the money to get a pitcher, but I didn't.
think they were going to go not get nobody, you know?
Right. I'll ask my chat. They might know by now. Anybody know what Keuchel actually got? Because when I did the video, well, I actually got to go to MLB Network now. When I did the video, there was nothing. It was absolutely, that was just happening when I did the video, that he had just signed with the Braves. So I didn't know what he got. It was just 1 year deal. I don't know if the Yankees tried to undercut him, but in my video, I talk about how I think Dallas Keuchel went to the Braves because he wanted to get better numbers. If he's in the American League, his numbers aren't going to be as good. It's just the way it is because we have a DH.
He came to Philadelphia and helped us get over the hump because we were struggling at pitch. And I think we're a better team than the Braves. I mean, the Braves are tough, but I just think we're a little bit better because we lost Andrew McCutchen. That really hurts.
Yeah, that is a big loss. That's too bad because I love Andrew McCutchen. That guy's always been a class act. I loved him on the Yankees last year. You know, I loved having that guy. I loved him in Pittsburgh, and it's too bad because he's, like I said, he's a class act. He's a great player.
Yeah, I tried to get. I asked you last night when the Raptors were winning last night. I said, would you put your Giants loyalty on the Raptors winning this NBA Final championship?
Would I put my Giants loyalty on the Raptors winning the champ? I wouldn't put
on the line.
I wouldn't put. Yeah, I wouldn't put my loyalty on anything, man. Yeah, I'll always be loyal. I don't trust any teams in sport. I don't ever bet. I lose every bet I ever make. It is unbelievable. But I'm telling you right now, this one about Baker Mayfield, 35-1 for the MVP. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Well,
Baker Mayfield.
I think if Wentz stays healthy, he's going to get back to the MVP and finally win it. I think.
Well, he definitely could. I mean, Wentz is, he's, like I said, well, I was just talking. I mean, he's great. I think he's the best quarterback in our division. I think when he's healthy, he is right around the top 5. I thought in 2017 he was a top 5 quarterback. But I put him right up there, top 5, top 7. I don't think anybody can argue that. I think Carson Wentz, when he's healthy, is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Like I said, he's a big, tall guy, 6'5". He's got a cannon for an arm. He's mobile. That's exactly what you want in a quarterback, a big, tall, strong, mobile. See, the funny thing is, now again, Carson Wentz came from a Division II school, so how great is the competition there? People can say Daniel Jones is no good, but Daniel Jones is 6'5", 220. He's got 4.6 speed. He's very mobile. You know, his arm strength is getting better. And he played against, he had no team around him at all. So, while I still don't like
That's why I caught Pizzle was like not even mad when they got him because he said he's the unknown that people keep thinking they know everything and they haven't really seen him really play with good talent around him. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, with me, it was more that I was so hung up on getting Josh Allen. And when that didn't happen, I just lost my shit, as everybody see. And I don't talk about YouTube. I'm talking about virally. Everybody saw me lose. You know what's funny? Some people have found their way into my channel in these live streams. And I've had a couple guys go, "Oh my God, you're the Daniel Jones guy." I'm like, "Yes, I'm the Daniel Jones guy."
That was classic, man. I hope the Eagles beat you both times this year so you can go on another rampage.
Oh, well,
that again. That's awesome.
I'll be going on rampages every week during the Giants game. It's just how I am. It's what I'm known for on YouTube is my rants about the Giants.
Yeah, it's hard. It's going to be hard for me to watch my Eagles and watch you at the same time calling you Giants because if you go ape shit, that's going to be classic.
You mean when I go ape shit, not if, because you know what's coming.
Yeah, when going.
Week 1, especially when you play the Cowboys, I'm going to be going nuts. I mean,
just do me one favor. Just one favor. Beat the Cowboys.
You want us to be?
That's
all
all
right.
I'm asking.
I'll
Please.
tell you what. You do a lot for me. You're a great supporter of my channel. You are the freaking man. So we'll beat the Cowboys for you, John. How's that?
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
You got it.
Bad Dog, I love you. You're entertainer too, and I'm glad that I get to talk to you sometimes, and I support your channel. And go Phillies and go Eagles.
Yeah, man.
And the Giants stand.
Thanks, John. I really appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much for the call. And again, thank you for being such an awesome supporter of the channel. Stella! That is my man, the Phillies ace 34. That guy is he is freaking awesome. Yeah, Afghanistan's in the house. I see what's going on. Cool Drummer is here. What is going on? Jedi says Kamara is trash. I don't think Jedi said that for some reason. I don't think that. Giants are the butt of all jokes. Not for long. We're going to get it back together. What's up, Ham? How you doing, my man? We're going to get it back together. We'll get it back together. The Giants are going to get back. 2020, this team will not be a laughingstock anymore. they're going to be much different. You're going to see a much different team this year. The Giants are going to surprise a lot of people. Again, I'm not saying we're going 10-6, 11-5. People expect us to win 3 games, 2 games, 4 games. The Giants are going to win a lot more than that. I could see the Giants, their ceiling is probably 8-8, but I could see them being, I could see them being 7-9 probably, somewhere in there. But I definitely think that 8-8 is doable. And if everything breaks right for the Giants, maybe they could be 9-7. If somehow, if Carson Wentz is injured again, and it's Nate Sudfeld and not Nick Foles, we could beat them. We played Dallas tough at the end of last year. We played Philly tough at the end of last year. We played everybody tough. Didn't translate into wins. Maybe this year it does. If we could, because these teams aren't as tough. We're not playing the Colts this year. We're playing the Bills. We're playing the Jets. We're playing the Dolphins. We're playing the Cardinals. We're playing the Bucks. We're playing the Lions. These are teams we should beat. I know we can beat Minnesota. We own Kirk Cousins. We own his ass. So, we can do that. I definitely think we'll beat Washington. We beat them every year. No matter how good or bad we are, we beat them at least once. So, we'll see what happens. What is going on, Rogue Dog? How you doing, my man? What is going on? And the Pats, I don't think we'll beat the Pats, muchacho. I don't think we'll beat the Pats. We won't lose to the Cardinals. We're not going to lose to the Cardinals. We won't lose to them. And don't be sorry about Dallas Keuchel, man. It is what it is. Like I said in the video, Dallas Keuchel wanted to go and make money. I can't fault him for that. Who doesn't want to make money? That's it. It's a future thing. Oh, sounds. My man Nick Howard is in the house. What is going on? He has the Blues won 3-2, and they won 2-1. They're up 3-2 in the series. They're up 3-2 in the series. It means I have to do Game 6. I'll tell you right now, the hockey stream. I can't call a hockey game. It's gonna be rough. He got $13 million, Quentin. Thank you. I wasn't sure what he got. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. What's up, Carl? How you doing, brother? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. 1 year, $13 million is the confirmation for Dallas Keuchel. I wonder what late games we have on. Padres are on. Oh, the Angels. We're going to watch the Angels. We're going to watch Mike Trout. What's up, Kate? How you doing? What is going on? I don't blame Keuchel, but if the Yankees wanted him bad enough, he would have signed. Probably. It's a good question, Jeremy. What's more embarrassing, being a Jets? Gotta say the Jets. The Mets win the World Series in 2015, and they've had a couple good years. The Jets just stink. Would I ever do a WWE stream? I've thought about it, but I don't think it would draw a lot. I don't think it would draw a lot of attention. So I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think it would draw. I don't think it would bring a lot of people. I would definitely announce it pretty funny. I can tell you that. Blues winning the cup. I hope they do. Like we were talking about earlier. Hopefully this reign of Boston dominance in sports ends. That would be great if that happened. That would be great. What up, Bigger Mike? How you doing? Welcome to the dog house. Then my dog pound over there in the chat is my dog pound in the chat. Look, check it out. Last Jedi's over there. Last Jedi's in the. She's in the dog pound right there, part of the Shovel Gang. Shaq was talking to Charles Barkley earlier today. Charles Barkley mentioned something about him putting on yoga pants. I told Charles Barkley if I ever see him in yoga pants, I'm going to kick him right in the moose knuckles. Shaq ain't going to put up with seeing a fat ass in yoga pants. It ain't going to happen. Shaq Dog indeed. Am I going to do the baseball All-Star game? I probably will, Casey. I probably will. I mean, I love baseball, so why not? I'm good, Jedi. How are you? I'm worried about Golden State. I don't want Kawhi to stay. You think Kawhi will stay if he's sperm cell? You think he'll stay if they win it all? The moose knuckles. Well, it's funny, Jeremy, because honestly, it was January of '69 that the Jets won it, but that's the 68 Jets. The 68 Jets won the championship. The 69 Mets won the championship, and then the Knicks won it in the 69-70 season, so it's considered the 1970 Knicks. So they ended it at 69 and they began 69 winning, championship teams, but it was the 68 Jets, the 69 Mets, and the 70 Knicks that won all of the championships. So how do you call in? Oh, Gangrene David is in the house. What is going on, Gangrene David? It's been a while. How are you, sir?
What's up, man, Dawg?
Al, just another day in paradise, as they say.
Why is that?
It's just a saying, another day in paradise. It's better than the alternative, right?
Thought something broke out for the Giants, like for the Eagles. Carson Wentz got his new deal.
Yeah, I dropped the video on it, and hey, like I said in my video, Carson Wentz is no Daniel Jones, so we don't have to worry about it.
No, you're not wrong.
No, I know I'm not.
How's it been, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been good, man. Just been really busy. Just doing a lot of streaming, doing a lot of everything I can. I mean, this basketball playoffs are great, but I can't wait for basketball to be over so I can just concentrate on baseball.
Yeah,
I wanted to do the Yankees tonight, but there was no way. I wanted to do the Stanley Cup tonight. I didn't get ready for this until about 9:00. So it's just crazy.
Well, I'm just waiting for football season, especially since I finally got to see Le'Veon Bell in a new Jets uniform.
Yeah,
looks fantastic.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell is in incredible shape. I mean, he lost all that weight, and it's funny. I listened to Kim. I like Kim Jones. Kim Jones was not shy about pressing him about Adam Gase saying that he didn't want him. That he did. She pressed him about that immediately and said, "What do you think about that?" Or he wanted to pay you less. She didn't care, and he just said she asked him about skipping OTAs. I'm sure you saw that stuff, buddy.
No remorse she showed. You gotta love Kim Jones, man.
got to love Kim Jones.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, it's definitely exciting, especially as a Jet fan too. I mean, I posted a video. I just dropped a video on my minicamp thoughts, and the biggest storyline, of course, is the relationship that Sam Darnold's going to have with Le'Veon Bell. So,
yep. Yeah, I mean, listen, the Jets, like I said, they went for it this year. They went out. They spent a lot of money on free agents. They picked up Le'Veon Bell. Oh God,
free agent.
I'm trying. Yeah. God, I'm trying to think of who the hell they got on defense. Why am I drawing a blank on that?
C.J. Mosley.
C.J. Mosley's the guy. Thank you. Yep. C.J. Mosley. Ex-Philly Fighter is in the house. What is going on, ex-Philly Fighter? How you doing, brother? What is going on? Metra's in the house. Yes, the Yankees won today, Gangrene David. It's a good thing because yesterday I was becoming Mad Dog when they blew that 7-4 lead, man. But how you been, brother?
I've been busy myself. It's just been a very rocky couple of months. Just put it that way.
Yeah. Are you done with school for the year?
I am. Yeah, and I've been interning the last couple of days.
Sweet. By the way, again, anybody that has not subscribed to Gangrene David, go over there, check out his channel. He does a really good job. He did an amazing job on the WrestleMania. He went to WrestleMania, and his vlogs on WrestleMania were awesome. I don't even watch wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling in forever, but I loved his videos. They were fantastic. You could tell he was having a great time, and that's what it's all about, man. The genuine excitement. I remember when I was your age, there was the Attitude Era, and I had the same kind of excitement for it, man. So you guys definitely want to check those out.
Well, thanks for the kind words, man. I mean, I know it's been a while since you've been streaming and your channel blew up. You pretty much blew Ron Effect out of the water.
Ron Effect.
And I got to give you kudos to that. I kind of knew you would. You're now at 9,000 subs. I feel like I just met you and you were at 2,000?
Yeah. It went fast. It's gone good this offseason, which is good because my channel, a lot of people know me for football. Like most of the guys that watch my videos don't watch during the offseason. They just don't. My football stuff though will pick up. You'll start to see a lot. I'll start to see a lot of familiar faces come football season that I don't see right now, especially Sooners wise. I haven't seen a lot of my Sooners fans, but and then of course the Giants, because my initial channel before I started the streaming and just when I was in the TTC, those guys will come back during football season for sure.
Right. I mean, I'm definitely excited for football. Like, I can't wait. Just wait till football season, because I'm trying to get out to a ton of games this year. A ton.
Right.
Trying to go for maybe about 4 or 5 this year. And I'm definitely looking at that Giant game too. And I think I pitched this idea to you, but I was thinking, like, if you're coming out to that game, the Entertainers coming out to that game, even Jet Central's coming out to that game, we could possibly get, like, all of our subs together and, like, have just one big tailgate.
Yeah.
And have, like, a big YouTuber tailgate where we just hang out, we have fun, we party before we go into the game and just enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, no doubt I'd be taking the next day off. I mean, I'm not gonna be going to, because for me, I don't know if that's a 1 or a 4 o'clock game, but either way, I'll get home late because it's a long drive home.
Game.
It's a what?
It's a 1 o'clock game.
That's a little better. So I'd probably be home by 10. I'm guessing with traffic and everything else, so that's actually not too bad. But the hell with it, because I'd want to have a good time. So, I'd have to take the next day off. But that's okay. I got a lot of time coming to me. But I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I plan on going to that game, and
I'm definitely going to be out of that game then.
What's that?
If you're coming out to that game, I'm definitely.
That's the plan. That's the plan, to get out there because I want to meet all these guys. I know Entertainer's not going to be in New York, but he's still going to that game. Rover's supposed to go to that. There's a lot of people that are supposed to go to that game, so I definitely want to do it. It'll be a lot of fun to meet all you guys.
It would be a lot of fun. Like, I'm excited, and I'm hoping to hit 2K subs before the football season starts.
You'll get there. What are you at, 1,600 or?
Something like that, 1,600. Yeah, like 1,650 maybe now.
You'll get there easily.
I'm only praying.
Yeah, you'll get there easy.
But who knows? We'll see, man. It's interesting stuff because we also got a whole GM situation we got to ratify too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But they liked a lot of their candidates, from what I heard. They interviewed 4 people, and I think they really liked all the candidates. So they'll have their GM here pretty soon. It's a weird thing what you guys did, man. Your GM went out there, made all these splash free agent signings, draft Quinnen Williams, and then they get rid of him. Ex-Philly fighter, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. You're saying with a $2 boom! He says, boom, you didn't have to do it, sir. Pow! And the kisser, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh.
Dilly with the empty glass.
Wow, sounds like I missed a lot.
Yeah, those are, everyone likes the boom. When the super chat booms have become very popular on this channel. Somebody super chats, and you'll see in the chat a bunch of people just yell boom, which is hilarious to me. So that caught on.
I haven't been able to pop in streams much because, like, I've been back at the gym for the last month, and I put on 6 pounds of muscle.
Look at you, getting ready for football season is what you're doing.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready.
Nice.
I'm excited.
It's awesome. That's cool. So what else is going on?
That's a good question. I mean, there are some stuff I would talk about with you personally, not on YouTube.
I gotcha.
That's why I try to give you a call. But, I've just been busy myself. I've been back at the gym. I've been interning, and I've been trying to put out content as much as possible. And also just been a lot that's been going on in my head that I really just don't want to talk about on YouTube.
I gotcha. No, completely understandable. I was your age once too. I get it. Trust me.
Like, it's not fun.
No, I know.
And also just turned 20 a few days ago.
Yes, happy belated birthday. 20 years old. Oh God, to be 20 again. And know what I know now.
1 year away, dude, and I swear to God, the fun's gonna happen. The real fun's going to occur.
Yeah, it's all downhill from 21. There's nothing to look forward to after that, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Pretty much. You're not wrong. And and now I'm entering my junior year of college. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, it flies, man. Especially once you settle down, you get a wife and a kid, you go to work every day. Like I said, one day you're 21, the next day you wake up, you're my age. So it happens quick.
I mean, I finally got my experience of what it's like to actually work in an office, so it's definitely a very eventful kind of thing.
Yeah, offices are good. A lot of drama and gossip go on there. It's like a locker room. It's very interesting stuff.
Pretty much. I mean, who knows? Maybe there won't be any locker room chaos this year for the Jets.
Yeah, well, good luck with Le'Veon Bell there. Good luck.
I have confidence in Le'Veon Bell. I think he'll be more of a pass catching back, like I said. But I don't think we're going to utilize his patient style running as much because of the all around player he is. Like
Right.
Adam Gase could really use him as that flexible standpoint on the offense.
Yeah.
So who knows what could happen there? But
It'll be interesting. I mean, I don't ever hurry the summer by. I hate the winter, so I enjoy the summer, even though in New York it's been absolutely terrible weather this entire spring. But still got 3 months of summer. I'm going to enjoy my Yankees. It's the one New York team that I do like that is good. And I just know football will be here before it'll be August before you know it.
it'll be training camp before you know it. I want to get out there, and I'm trying to get out there to the scrimmage, and hope I can do another collab with my man Jets Talk 24/7 over there for both of those. And before you know it, football season will come along, and I'm just excited for the schedule, and I want to be out at as many games as I can.
Yeah,
So.
I don't blame you. Yeah, do it while you're young, man. That's for sure. So enjoy it.
I will, but Bad Dog, it's awesome talking to you, man, and it's been a little while. Finally got to catch up with you, and hopefully we can collab again soon. And
Yeah, definitely. That was a lot of fun, man. I like doing that. That was awesome.
that was fun. Like, I don't mind. Like, I would love to come on. Like, we could have I would love to do something like talking New York football, where you have a Giant fan and a Jet fan. We just talk New York football. We just talk
Right.
about the state of both teams. It'd definitely be interesting.
Well, without a doubt.
But you're almost at 10,000 subscribers. You don't need to be dealing with guys like me anymore.
It doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody has for subscribers, man. I'll never forget where I came from. So that's just a number. I am not going to change who I am. I love working with everybody in the sports community, man. Everybody's a huge part of my channel. So anybody that shows me support, I definitely show them support. And I want to help other people grow their channel. That's what it's all about. We're all in this thing together. A lot of people think this is a competition. I don't ever think of it as a competition. We're supposed to help one another. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's what makes it fun,
Exactly, and there's a ton of these sports video makers out there trying to make their videos on their teams, and they're trying to work hard to grow their channel. Especially if you have guys like you and me that's even inspired other video makers to start making videos, then it's definitely amazing, because I think under myself, Jets Talk 24/7 and Jets Central, I think we might have inspired maybe 2 or 3 other people to start making videos on the Jets. So
yeah, that is one of the favorite things that I've gotten for people starting to make videos when they come out and they say, if it wasn't for Bad Dog, I wouldn't do this. Bad Dog. I know myself and the Entertained have gotten a lot. That seems to be a lot of things that there's a lot of guys that we inspire to do videos, and that's very flattering. That they say, I want to do this too. So, and that's what I'm saying. I don't care who you are. Guys that are just starting, guys that have 1,000, 2,000, 8,000, 70,000, when Sports3 comes into my stream, I'm sure almost everybody is subbed to those guys, but if they're not, I still shout them out. You know what I mean? So Philly 500 is another one. So I don't care if you got 1 sub or if you got 70,000 subs. I'm going to treat you the same. It's just how it is.
well, of course, you're the man, dude. You're the man.
How can I be the man when you're the man, David? How can I be the man when you're the man?
No, that's a good question, dude.
Yeah.
It's just been a very eventful past couple of months, just very rocky, and thanks for having me on, Bad Dog. I really needed this.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for the call in, and I don't always answer my phone because I always have it on silent, which is one thing. But you can text me anytime because I'm more of a texter now than a talker. But you can definitely text me if you want to talk about anything.
Well, thanks so much, Bad Dog. I really appreciate it.
You got it, my man. Have a great night, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Oh, no doubt about that. Take care.
Later. His Gang Green David. He said, check out his channel. He did a really good job of those WrestleMania vlogs. They were awesome. Let's see the absolute... What is going on? It is Bigger Mike. What is up, Bigger Mike? How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, but first off, I want to say something. This is my first time ever calling into anything, so if I'm just using my phone and my headphones in my mom's car, and it's 11 at night because my family's asleep. So if my audio is bad or something, Just tell me and I can hang up.
Your audio is good. I hear you loud and clear.
All right. So I just want to talk to you about a few things. But first off, I want to tell you something. See, I was in the I don't know if you know who Sports Critic is. The Sports Critic, you know who that is?
Yeah, of course. That's the movie critic. Yeah, of course. I know Amir. Yes, everybody knows Amir.
Yes. Yes. So we were talking about sports today, right? And then we just dozed off and got on the subject of YouTube channel somehow. I don't remember how, right? And then I brought up my YouTube channel because I made videos every once in a while, and I was like, I would appreciate it if you watch one of my videos. And I was like, by the way, I call my subscribers Slurp Gang, and everyone in the chat was like, Bigger Mike, you're a perv. So I just need your opinion on that. What do you think of like the name Slurp Gang? It doesn't sound perverted.
Yeah, it's a little dirty. It's a little dirty.
A little
bit. You know, a little bit.
Should I change it?
Maybe you want to think about change. You know, it's a little perverted, a little bit. It's not the most flattering. It's not the most flattering thing. Like I got the dog pound over here. You know what I mean? My mods are the shovel gang. You know, these are things you want to be part of. I don't know if anybody wants to be part of this slurp gang. See what I'm saying?
It's innovative.
I know it's innovative, but it's a little risque.
All right. Now to the real sports talk. Now, speaking of the Sports Critic, he had the Eagles going 7-9, and his main reason was because he thought Carson Wentz would be injured midseason. And he also said something about his extension, like they shouldn't have extended him. They should have waited till after the season because he's injury prone. And I air quoted that in my mom's vehicle. So I'm over here thinking that's complete BS, and I hate all of it. What's your opinion on it?
Well, I've heard both things. I've heard Eagles fans. I did that Eagles video. There's definitely some Eagles fans that said they thought Howie might have jumped the gun a little bit in signing him just to see if he did get through this year because he has been injury prone. I'm not going to say that he's going to get hurt. I never go into a season thinking a player is going to get hurt. Okay, sometimes it's just freak things. I worry more about Wentz's back than I do his ACL, but I'm not going to say that Carson Wentz is going to get hurt. If he's healthy, the Eagles are fighting for this division. If he's not healthy, they're not fighting. It's that simple. The Eagles' season depends on Carson Wentz. They don't have Nick Foles to bail him out anymore. They have Nate Sudfeld back there. Nate Sudfeld's not going to win you many games. The Eagles still have a great team, and I think they'll be competitive, but it's Carson Wentz that puts them over the top. But I'm not going to say they're going to go 7-9 unless maybe if Carson Wentz missed a full season or missed 10 games, they go 7-9. But if he plays 11 games like he did last year, Eagles might go 10-6. It'd be, something like that, or 9-7, but that's about it.
We did draft that insurance QB in the 5th round, but I don't care too much about him.
Thorson? Was it Thorson, right? That's the guy you guys got.
I don't even remember his first name. That's how much I don't care about him, but,
The only thing that worries me with Wentz, as I was talking to Sperm Cell, that guaranteed money, $107 million. That's a lot of money to guarantee a guy that's missed.
Worth every penny of it.
He is.
Every penny.
But he's been injured the last 2 years. That's the thing. And they're serious injuries. So.
But my thing is, I think it's worth the risk, and I don't even think it's that much of a risk. I think it's low risk, high reward. We've seen what kind of player he is in 2017. He was going to win the MVP award before his ACL injury.
Absolutely. That's why I say when he's healthy, he's a top 5 quarterback in my opinion. He's right at the top of the list. He's right up there. He's a great quarterback when he's healthy.
Mm-hmm. And he thinks Dallas is going to win the division. I think that's absurd.
I think Dallas is going to win the division too, just because I believe.
You're disgusting, bad dog.
I'm telling you, they're the most complete team. They got the best defense. They got one of the best offensive lines. I don't know what's going on with Zeke. I can't imagine he's going to get suspended. They still got Amari Cooper over there. Dak Prescott is not great, but he's definitely not bad. He's serviceable. And their defense, man, it's their defense that's pretty damn awesome. They locked up DeMarcus Lawrence. They got LVE. I mean, they got who's the other kid? Jalen Smith. They got a damn good defense. And defense wins in this league. Defensive ball control. Cowboys got that.
I cannot believe the absolute betrayal that it just came out of this man's mouth.
Well, I'm not gonna pick the Eagles. It'd be no better for me to say the Eagles are going to win the damn division. I hate you both.
All right, can I get your opinion on the finals?
The Warriors, well, right now, I mean, obviously they're beat up. No Clay, no KD, no Kevon Looney. in the last game. And what I've seen more than anything, even though the injury, obviously, if they're healthy, they're a much different team. But what I've seen, and this is exactly what the Raptors did to the Bucks, and I've mentioned this in every one of my live streams, that the Raptors are destroying the Warriors in second chance points. Their ability to get the offensive board is just killing the Warriors, especially down the stretch. Last night, the Warriors were never in that game, but every time the Warriors seemed like they were going to make a run, the Raptors had a big shot. The Raptors are sharing the ball. They're not depending on one person. One night it's Danny Green, like last night. One night it's Kawhi. One night it's Siakam. One night it's Lowry. They share the ball. They share it well. You're not depending on one guy like the Warriors were depending on Steph last night.
Yeah. Honestly, I see Toronto winning this series, but it depends on a lot of things. One, I feel like, because they already said KD was out for Game 4, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I didn't hear anything about that, but he definitely could be.
Yeah. So I'm saying if he's out for Game 4, I have Toronto going up 3-1 in the series, and then I have them winning in 5. But if he comes back Game 4 and the whole report's wrong, then it's probably Toronto in Game 6. But that's if their role players step up. Because Pascal Siakam had a not so good. I don't remember if it was Game 1 or Game 2. He wasn't that good. Kyle Lowry is the Atlanta Falcons of the NBA playoffs, so
right.
That's a thing. And the role players really need to step it up because Kawhi is being guarded by Draymond Green. He was just defensive player a few years ago. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. So the role players need to step up because they can't depend on Kawhi anymore like they did in the other 2 rounds.
Right. Danny Green stepped up, and Fred VanVleet has stepped up huge. FVV has been unbelievable, hitting big shot after big shot, without a doubt. I mean, that's what I see for the Raptors. They just seem like they're the tougher team right now. I mean, that's all it is. They're just out. They're out-strengthening them. They're killing them on the boards. They're playing harder. They're playing faster. But the thing to me is, I think that Klay Thompson is the big key. I don't think they can win without KD. They've proven it. I think Klay Thompson, losing him, hurt them. If they get Klay back, it's a totally different team.
Here's what I'm doing if I'm Toronto, right? I know Kawhi is being guarded by Draymond, and I know Lowry struggles in the playoffs, and I know Siakam has been okay at best in these finals, right?
He had a huge Game 1. Siakam had a huge Game 1, but other than that, he's been kind of quiet.
Yeah. So here's what I'm doing if I'm the Raptors. If KD is out, Klay is not the type to carry a team to a victory, right? If anybody's going to do it when KD's out, it's going to be Curry. And Curry is an okay defender. So if I'm Toronto, I'm running all my plays through Kyle Lowry. I'm running most of my plays through VanVleet just to make Curry work on defense. Because when Curry's working on defense, he's not dropping 40-plus a game.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's a big thing. That's why a lot of guys don't play defense because they don't want to sacrifice. Look at James Harden. He don't want to sacrifice his offense, so he doesn't play any defense. You know, it happens.
While we're on the topic, can we just say something about James Harden?
Sure.
In my opinion, he's one of the most boring players to watch in this league.
You think so?
Yes. Here's why. He doesn't move on offense. He doesn't move off the ball on offense. If he doesn't have the ball, he's just standing there. And literally every time he comes down the court, it's dribble, 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 triple step back. There should be a travel, and he either makes or misses a shot. It's very boring to watch, in my opinion.
It's true. It's true. He reminds me a lot of Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony Carmelo Anthony wasn't as good of a shooter. But Carmelo Anthony would do that where he'd dribble the ball, he'd grab the rebound, he'd dribble the ball down the court, hold it for 20 seconds, and he'd do 3 jab steps, and he would frickin', he would do a full back baby jumper or something with 3 guys on him as a shot clock ran down. And then he wouldn't play a lick of defense. So it's the same thing. I used to get sick and tired of seeing that too, but that's why the Rockets couldn't beat the Warriors because they didn't share the ball like the Warriors shared the ball.
And you can't win it all like that. And that's honestly why the Rockets need a second scorer, which is why, I don't know if you've heard the rumors about the Chris Paul trade rumors or whatever, but I don't think it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be completely against it if you're going for like a second primary scorer behind Harden, because you can't win with just that.
No, you definitely can't. You definitely can't win with just that. Houston needs to play better defense too. So.
All right. Well, Bad Dog, it's about 11 o'clock at night. I have school tomorrow, so I'm going to head out. I know some other people probably want to call. You have a good day. And, see you.
All right, awesome. Thanks for the call, Bigger Mike. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the streams, brother. Have a great night.
You too.
Bigger Mike. Love that guy. He cracks me the hell up, man. He found me through Philly 500, but he cracks me up, man. It's pretty damn funny. Pretty funny. Baker or Darnold? I mean, come on. It's Baker all day. Baker. Dak is better than Trubisky. I agree. I think so. Definitely. I think he's better. Without a doubt. Because we own them. Mahomes or Rodgers? Give me Mahomes right now. Mahomes is a young guy. Rodgers is older. And Rodgers has been injury prone. Wentz is over Goff any day. I don't think Jared Goff is that good. Give me Carson Wentz. Kyler Murray's way better than Lamar Jackson. Chuck, come on, man. Chuck Sharts is in the house. Chuck Sharts, I haven't seen him in a minute. But, yeah. Kyler Murray's way better. Well, if it isn't one of my YouTube sons, Nick Howard, what is going on, my man?
What's up, Dad? Dog, how you doing?
I am just living the dream over here in New York. How you doing, my man?
I'm good, man. Been busy, but I'm good.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just wanted to call in and say what's up.
Yeah, same old shit, different day, man. That's all it ever is.
Yeah, I hear you. How's the gym been treating you?
Oh, it hurts more and more every time I'm in there, man. It's not as easy when you're my age, man. It just isn't. It isn't. But I still get in there and do it, man.
Oh, yeah, you got to do it.
Got to.
You got to treat your body like it's a Ferrari.
Yeah, I do. I run it right into a damn wall. I swear to God. 100 miles an hour. So what's up?
Oh, yeah. Same with me. I've been kind of hitting the gym hard again. Been doing 2-a-days lately and trying to get my diet squared away. I'm trying to become a registered dietitian nutritionist. It's probably like something I'm going to do on my channel all the time.
That's awesome.
But I've said to you before, I'm having a hard time getting up to 200, breaking 200. I always hover, I never ever dirty bulk. I always lean bulk, and just, it's hard to eat more and more, and force yourself to eat.
It is. What do you weigh now?
I'm one of those hard gainers. What's up?
What do you weigh?
I'm 186, something like that.
Yeah, because I was going to say, a lot of the hard gainers, they have to dirty bulk. I know it sucks, but sometimes you got to do it, man. I don't know. Because like you said, trying to eat clean and eating 4,000 calories is not easy. It's a ton of food. It's a ton of food.
Yeah, and I'm the type that I'll eat really good calories, so it ends up I need I'll have 4,800 calories, and it's all good stuff, all real lean stuff. Even I switched up kind of everything that I've been doing. I've been doing dinners for breakfast and breakfast for dinners. It's been helping me a lot. I've been going real high fat, kind of keto style right before I go to sleep. Mm-hmm. Eating eggs and cottage cheese and Greek yogurt and stuff like that.
Right. Yep.
And then I start out the day with 2 or 3 servings of vegetables and a protein. I've been eating a lot of fish again.
Right. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me eating that. I hate seafood. I don't touch that shit. They give me chicken and steak. That's where I go. That's where it is, man. Plus, there's a lot of creatine in chicken and steak. So I just like red meat. I'm a big red meat guy. It's pretty prototypical for me. I'm very aggressive. So red meat eater, aggressive. That's just kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I think I know where I get it from.
Yeah, exactly. The apple don't fall far from the tree.
But yeah, I know I said something to you before. You got to give a check out to bulk supplements that brand I told you about. If you're looking to get more supplements here soon.
I definitely am. I definitely have to check them out because I absolutely am looking to get more supplements, man. I take quite a bit. I need a pre-workout bad. I'm out of pre-workout stuff. I actually thought I was out of creatine, but I'm not out of creatine, which is good because I like to put that in my protein shakes. I also put that in my pre-workout, so I take that a couple times a day. And then, of course, you got your multivitamins. I take fish oil because I don't eat seafood. I take a carnitine. What the hell is the other thing? I take this quadriline stuff. It's all fat burner stuff because again,
that
at my age,
Quadricarn?
Yes, at my age, you just don't burn it as fast, man. 43 is different than 25. That's for sure.
See, I wish I could switch places with you, man. I just, even when I eat more, I just seem to get more shredded. I don't put on any size anymore.
You got to dirty bulk it.
I'm far away from my newbie games. Far away.
You got it. Go get yourself a Big Mac and fries.
Yeah.
Or eat yourself some chicken wings.
Yeah, I've been thinking about just going and getting a milkshake every couple of days and just pounding it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, you should give bulk supplements a look. I'm actually trying to get a sponsorship with them here later on down the road. I've been buying their products for about 3 years now, and I swear by them. Like, they're awesome. Like, when it comes to like efficacy and like kind of like getting a bang for your buck, and also like good price point, I haven't found anybody on their level at all.
Really? Yeah. See, I always use bodybuilding.com for the simple fact that they always have buy one get two free. Buy one get 50% off. So they have all kinds of sales, and that's why I always go there. Like, there's a bunch of times the creatine I get 3 big things of Muscle Tech creatine, and it costs me like $20. It's like buy 3 get 1 free. So and they're like $7 a piece. So I'm ending up with 4 of them, and they last me like that amount of creatine will last me a year. So it costs me $20 for creatine for the year. And a lot of times the same thing with the C4. I like C4. I've been taking another pre-workout. I forget what it is. It's something like it's a shredding thing. Because again, I was trying to drop weight, especially last year. When I talked about Odell Beckham and I mentioned the video from March, I told people go back and look at that video of me from March in 2018 when I talk about the Giants trading Beckham, and look at how fat my face is. Now, I started a diet right about that point. I lost 27 pounds in 3 months, but I started to do that. It was the lean stuff that I started to take. I started to eat a lot, which I'm doing that now because my wife wants to lose weight. She's like, you got to help me out. So I'm like, fine. So I'm also doing it. Not that I need to lose it, but I'm like, that's fine. I can eat clean. It does not bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like nowadays, what your body looks like, 70% of it, your body's composition is what you eat. Like, supplements is probably about 10, like hydration is about 5 or 10, and then the rest of it's working out.
Yep. Everything's diet. I tell everybody that. Diet's most important. Don't matter. And I know this from experience. I started working out, back in 2009, and I can remember, it's 2010. And I remember I just was like, I work out, so I gotta eat whatever I want. And I was eating horrible. I mean, horrible stuff all the time. McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, you name it, pizza. I was like, I work out. Who cares? I never really physically worked out as hard as I do now. When I was in my 20s, but when I got into my 30s, I started to really do it. And I remember my boxers started to be really tight. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I weighed myself. I was 242 pounds. And I said, holy Jesus, I got to lose weight. So I started to eat a lot better. And I remember in 6 months' time, I dropped 44 pounds. I got down to 198. And then I gain it back, and I lose it again. Because during the winter, you do, at least for me, I do bulk in the winter. I trim it down in the summer. That's usually how I do it.
Yeah.
But diet means everything.
Yeah, diet does mean everything. I do kind of like mini cuts, mini bulks. Like I'll put on a little bit. Like I'll put on a month. Like maybe I'll put on a pound, and then I'll take away like a pound or a half a pound. I kind of go like the low and slow approach. Like I'd rather kind of not have too much on me to have to work off right before summer.
Right. Yeah, I didn't do that this year. I didn't gain a lot this year. I probably gained 8 pounds at 209. So yeah, I probably gained 6 to 8 pounds in the winter because of the damn rolled golds that sat on my couch all the time. That was the problem.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm a sucker for the heavy bad food I should not be eating. I'm a sucker for fettuccine Alfredo and
yeah, tell me about it. Chicken parm, veal parm. Oh yeah, cannolis. Give me my cannolis. Box of Cheez-Its.
Oh yeah, that's my weakness. If you put a box of Cheez-Its in front of me, I go through it.
It's good stuff, man.
But yeah, I was gonna say, what do you kind of like look for in like a pre-workout? 'Cause I make my own. Have you ever tried to do that?
I've never even tried. I don't even know what the hell is in those things. I always liked C4 because of the itch. I always like the itch that it gives me. I like the feeling of that. A lot of people hate it.
That like tingly feeling?
I like that, yes. I get it in my face. I do. I like it because then I feel like it's working.
You gotta get you some. If you get some stuff from bulk, or if one day I can send you something like a little tester of it. I I make my own with them. I just buy like 3-4 months worth of beta alanine and citrulline malate, L-citrulline malate, and it gives me the tingles. Like I think it's the beta alanine that gives you the tingles. Citrulline malate's like really sour, like but it helps you to kind of like get like those like extra couple of reps in the gym.
Right.
But yeah, that beta alanine stuff is like what gives you the tingles, I think.
Yeah. See, I don't know any of that stuff. I those terms are way over my head, man. I look, creatine is one thing. I look at caffeine, B12, all that type of stuff. I look at like those things you're saying. That's way over my head, man. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Yeah, I studied all those compounds and supplements and everything in school. So when I'm the guy that like I'll go into like GNC and be like, oh, this is good. This is some fillers. This is kind of like some bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't buy from them anymore. Like if I go into a vitamin shop because I like run out of something that isn't coming in the mail to me, I'll go in there. But I'm really particular about like what I put into my body. Like I always try to find the cleanest, purest, like most cost-effective and efficient compounds I can.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. The only thing I buy from GNC are my multivitamins. That's it. I don't buy anything else from them. Multivitamins is what I get from them. The Mega Man Sport stuff. Those are the multivitamins I use.
Okay, I used to take those.
Yep, that's it. So, anything else, my man?
No, just really quick. Want to say I know I've been saying in your chat for the past couple weeks. My Indians have been sucking, man. I want Giovanni Urshela back.
Yeah, no, he's ours, man. He's gonna be here for a long time. I think Gio went deep tonight, or he went deep yesterday. One of those days. I think he went deep tonight. But he's been phenomenal for us, man. Cashman finding guys like Gio Urshela, finding guys like Luke Voigt. I mean, you guys let him go to Toronto. We got him from Toronto, so you got to talk to Toronto.
Yeah, that we make some dumb moves. So like I don't know, like looking back too, I've been saying it all year. I'm calling my shot now. We always trade Cy Young type winners, runner-ups in the conversation guys. In the last year of their contract or the year before, like if you look back, Sabathia, Millwood, Westbrook, Masterson, Cliff Lee. Like I really think that we're getting rid of Corey Kluber or Trevor Bauer this year.
Don't forget Bartolo Colon. There was another one. Your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can never forget about Bartolo.
There's a lot of talk of Trevor Bauer going to the Yankees. I don't think Trevor Bauer could handle the New York media. But before Kluber got hurt, I kept saying, well, maybe Clint Frazier will find his way back to Cleveland. I mean, we traded Clint Frazier for Andrew Miller. Clint Frazier's been awesome for us. He can't field to save his life, but he has a great stick. But when Judge and Stan come back, he's got nowhere to go. So I think he's going to be the expendable one that's going to get the Yankees an ace starter. So it could be Trevor Bauer. I mean, who knows? The Yankees could go after Trevor Bauer and give you guys Clint Frazier back.
Yeah, I loved Andrew Miller. That was my man.
Yeah.
He's another one that we just let walk this past year. We let a lot of talent walk out the door, and I think we were banking on, our division being crap and kind of just maybe getting to the playoffs and, maybe going on a little run. But the Twins have been balling, and I'm a little worried about it. Like, we have, no offense. One game we put up, 8 runs, and the next game we can't even get 2 hits. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's aggravating when you do stuff like that. But we'll see. It's a long season. It's a long season.
You guys started a little slow. You guys have been coming back. You guys get back people from injuries yet, or
no?
Still
not
waiting
really.
On a couple?
Not really. Didi comes back tomorrow. Thank God he hasn't played all year. We haven't had Severino all year. We haven't had Betances all year. Judge has been out for a month at least. Stanton's been out for over a month. So no, Hicks just came back. Sanchez was hurt. Torres was hurt. I mean, Miguel Andujar's out for the year, so we've still got a ton of injuries, and we're in first place. So they're amazing what they're doing.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys will be all rested up by the end of the year, probably.
Yeah, it'll be fun to do the playoff streams for me, for sure. Like I said, it's the one good New York team I root for, so let's go Yankees.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know what's going to shake out with the NBA. I really think Kyrie and KD are going to Brooklyn. I don't think KD can handle New York, the Knicks media, but I think kind of like he's being told, or I think, motivated to go to a big market or be close to a big market, but I don't see him going to the Mecca and playing for the Knicks. I don't think he can handle that pressure. Neither would KD. If KD does, it's because like everybody says like, hey, you can't do this, and he's gonna try and just be like, well, I'll show you. You know?
Yeah. I don't think KD's gonna go to the Knicks either. But like myself and there was Isaiah called earlier, and he made a really good point. What is the point of KD going to Brooklyn? If you're trying to build your legacy, you don't do it in Brooklyn. Nobody cares about Brooklyn. Brooklyn does not matter in the city. They're the New Jersey Nets, okay? Nobody cares about them in New Jersey. Nobody cares about them in Brooklyn. They can't sell out, playoff games. It's always been a Knicks city, always will be a Knicks city. You want to build a legacy, you go to the Knicks. If you don't want to build a legacy and you want to win championships, stay with the Warriors. But going to Brooklyn doesn't accomplish a damn thing for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I think the Warriors are going to have a whole new look next year. Like, I don't know, they finally got brought back to reality, with these injuries. And, you hear early in the year Durant and Draymond calling each other a bitch and not really getting along with each other.
Right, yeah.
And I think Clay like loves it there, Splash Bros together and like whatnot. I really think that he wants to go and be a 1 or a 2 on another squad. I don't think he's going to go to L.A. Lakers because I don't think he wants to follow in his dad's footsteps, but I could really see him going to the Clippers, teaming up with another max guy, and kind of playing in the same building as his pops, but like in a different union, leaving his own legacy.
Yeah. It's going to be a very, very interesting offseason in the NBA for sure. A lot of things are going to go on. The draft will be interesting, and and then of course the free agency, the trades. It's going to be a wild offseason in the NBA for sure.
Yeah, who do you want your Knicks to pick up in free agency if they grab somebody?
Kevin Durant and Kemba Walker were the guys that I wanted them to get, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So now I don't really want them to get anybody. I don't want them to overpay for guys that aren't max player guys. I don't want them to give guys that aren't max player guys max contracts. The entertainers mention this all the time. When we missed out on LeBron James, they went out and they signed Amari Stoudemire, who had bad knees, and he was not a good player at that juncture in his career, and they gave him a ton of money. I don't want them to do that again.
Yeah, I've been hearing. I think you guys are going to try and take a look at Kemba, but if you don't get him, if Barrett does fall a little bit in the draft and you guys are able to get him, I really think that you guys are going to go for like not like a max guy, like kind of like a middle of the road guy, or like a solid like one solid starter, like one solid bench contributor. I could see you guys going like Patrick Beverley, JJ Redick.
Yeah, as long as we don't pay them a fortune, I'm fine with that. I would take both of those guys with R.J. Barrett. It'd be fine. As long as you're not paying them a lot of money, it's okay. But don't be giving Patrick Beverley a ton of money. Don't be giving J.J. Redick a ton of money, The guys you're giving a ton of money, Kawhi's not going to come here, but those are your top guys. Your KDs, your Kyries, your Kembas, and your whatchamacallit, they're Kawhi Leonards. So we'll see. But the Knicks, who knows, man? We're the freaking Knicks.
Yeah, I always like root for them kind of like from afar. Like, I'm a Cavs fan, but I don't know. It's the best when, the Knicks, the Lakers, the Spurs, the Bulls are like the teams.
Yeah. Now, the NBA is better when the Knicks are better. Say it all the time. It's the truth. When the Knicks are good, the NBA is really good. The NBA needs the Knicks. That's why they should have rigged the lottery so we could have got Zion. They rigged it for us to get Ewing. They should have rigged it for us to get Zion.
Yeah, I think New Orleans is going to make some moves too. I think AD's gone. He's probably going to get traded to the Lakers, and I could see them. I can see them grabbing Zion and maybe another Duke guy. Bring him there and just kind of keep him. I think Cam Reddish is a Duke guy too, right?
Yep, yes, he is. Yep.
Yeah, I could see them having 2 Duke guys, rookies, kind of like to get used to the league and kind of like already have a little bit of chemistry built with them.
Right. But, hey, man, let me let you go just in case somebody else wants to call in here. I'm going to probably do this for another 15, 20 minutes. But it was good to talk to you, my man, and we'll be looking forward to talking to you again soon.
Oh, yeah, you too, as always. And my bad I was chopping it up for you forever.
No
with
problem.
You forever.
No problem. I want to talk to my son. It's all good.
Hell yeah, Pops. Well, peace, love, and leg gains.
All right, sounds good, Nick. Take it easy. Later.
All right, boo.
Oh, what do we got? Cushman baseball chat. Don't you have school tomorrow?
Yeah, but actually, I should probably get sleep now that I think about it.
What's going
I didn't
on?
realize how late it was.
What is going on, Cushman? How you doing?
I'm good.
What do you want to talk about?
The Yankees. We're doing pretty. They frustrated me the 2 other days. However, I didn't get to see one of the games. I didn't get to see the Wednesday one, but the Tuesday one pissed me off a little bit.
The Wednesday,
and the Wednesday one, I think, based off what I saw, would have pissed me off. But today was good.
It was worse. Wednesday was worse. You don't blow a 7-4 lead.
I was able to see like snippets of it.
Yeah, you don't.
We just kept blowing leads.
Yeah, you don't blow a 7-4 lead. You can't blow a 7-4 lead in the 7th inning against Toronto. That can't happen. Not if you're going to be taken seriously. It was good to rebound tonight. Chad Green tried to blow it in the 9th. Thank God he didn't. But yeah, man. The Yankees have been unbelievable considering all the injuries we've had.
Yeah,
not really.
I just think once we get the guys back, I think we're gonna go. It might take a little bit because obviously, like we saw with Hicks, of like he didn't come off like immediately like streaking right away, but he's starting to like pull out of it. I think it might take a little while, but I think at some point we're just gonna go on a really good run. Like I'm talking like a really good run when like all the guys get healthy and like they're playing good.
Yeah, I mean it'll be very interesting. I mean the guys like Gio Urshela just have been huge.
Gio Urshela.
DJ LeMahieu's been the best player on the team. I mean this guy.
I don't know. Maybe there's an argument. I don't know if I'd say he's been the best player on the team, but he's definitely been very good for us. And
how about this? Most consistent guy on the team is probably a better term for it. He's been the most consistent guy. Because Sanchez and Torres, Torres has cooled off a little bit. Sanchez has been red hot.
Well, Torres, he has I don't think it's anything major. Hopefully not. I don't know if you've heard he has like a shoulder thing, which is why he sat today. He might sit tomorrow, but it's been said that it's not major. And then Didi comes back tomorrow.
Yeah, we get Didi back tomorrow. Thank God. We get another powerful left-handed bat in the lineup. Yeah. That'll be nice for a change.
Yeah, and there's been good news about Judge also, and I'm just like excited.
Yeah, I mean I'm excited. Stanton can sit on the DL all year, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a big Stanton guy, but I want Judge back.
I'm a little bit more of a Stanton defender, but I get he was frustrating last year, but I mean you're still looking at a guy who hit 59 home runs in 2017, a guy who was an NL MVP, and a guy who even in a year that was probably a slight down year still had an 850 OPS. And I was frustrated last year when he struck out. I wanted to choke him when he struck out against Kimbrel in the playoff. I wanted to choke him. You should have saw my reaction.
No,
but at the same time, who do you want? Who bases loaded, 2 outs, down by 3 runs in the playoffs? Who do you want? Stanton or do you want Kendrys Morales?
Well, Kendrys Morales isn't going to be on the team once these guys come back.
Yeah, Kendrys Morales.
That guy is slow as hell.
Yeah, it's not even all his fault because I don't know. You might know this. I have no idea if you know this, but he had an injury, which was actually he was celebrating a walk-off home run, and he got an injury that kept him out.
I remember
2
that
years.
he broke his
ever
leg.
Since he was already not fast at all. But now he's like the slowest player in the league.
You don't really see guys jump onto the plate like that because he jumped on a plate and he broke his leg. Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was crazy.
That was when he was with the Angels.
Yep,
that
was crazy.
08 or 09 or something.
Yep. That was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy.
He missed so that was at the beginning of the year, and then he missed the rest of that year, and then the next year after that, and ever since. And then he was a good hitter for a while still, but he just couldn't run at all.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's just the freak injuries in baseball crack me up, man.
Yeah,
some of them,
my all-time favorite is the Hunter Strickland injury or the classic one is the Joel. He the former closer on the Tigers during the 2013 season where where he got the like carpal tunnel or something playing Guitar Hero in the World Series.
Joel Zamaya?
Yeah. I forgot his last name.
Yeah.
He got carpal tunnel in 2013 World Series playing Guitar Hero.
Nice. I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah. My favorite from recently is last year. There was two. I don't know. You might like know one or like know both of them. Is Hunter Strickland last year? He blew a save and then punched a door with his fist and broke his like knuckles. And Brandon Morrow, he's still out. He got injured at like the All-Star break last year with like bad back spasms from pulling down his pants.
That one I did not know.
Yeah,
that one I did not know.
And he's still out, and he was actually doing pretty good for the Cubs that year, and he's still out.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. There's been some funny ones, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I got to get some sleep. I didn't realize how late it was.
I know, you and me both. So I'm going to let you go. It's good talking to you as always, my man. And
all right.
have a good. All right, take it easy. The old Cushman baseball chat. I was waiting for him to tell me RBIs are meaningless. I saw him saying that in the chat. Bobby, my man, what is good, brother? How are you doing?
What's up, Bad Dog? What's going on?
You know, the same old shit, Bobby. Same old shit. What's up with you?
Oh, man, I am kind of pissed off and frustrated and not in a good mood right now after watching that Bruins game.
Yeah, I saw that they lost 2-1. They're down 3-2 in the series. So I only watched one game in the series. It was the one they lost in overtime, game 2. So I mean, with the basketball stuff, obviously I haven't been following hockey the same way I follow basketball.
It's the most frustrating series I've watched in a while because they're playing right into everything all the strengths that the Blues have and not using one of theirs that got them there.
Yeah, I mean nothing for us. I mean, again, I'm not really a big hockey guy, so I can't really speak to the way things are played or exactly how the game goes. I do remember back, I think it was 2014, when the Rangers were in the Stanley Cup Final against the Kings. You want to talk about an aggravating series. We had a 2-goal lead in the third period in game 1. Should have won that one. And then in game 2, we had a 2-goal lead twice. And we ended up losing game 2 in overtime. And I knew it was over then. It sucked, but I remember that being very frustrating. Again, I'm a casual Rangers fan. When they get into the playoffs, I'll root for them as hard as I root for any of my teams. But I can't, honestly. If they win another Stanley Cup, I'm not going to walk around with my Rangers stuff going, yeah, we did it, because that's not me. But, so I get it, man. There's the same thing with us against you guys last year, the Yankees against the Red Sox in the playoffs last year. All those opportunities we had to score late in the game and unable to do it. It's frustrating.
Hey, man, the Yankees they shocked the hell out of me, man. That team, as banged up as it is, and to be playing as good as they are, there's something to be said about that. That's when they little by little they're going to start getting their the pieces that actually matter back, and I mean that's going to be a dangerous team come the beginning of September.
Yeah, we get Didi back tomorrow. I'm so happy to get Didi back, man. It gives us a left-handed power bat. We don't have any lefties except for Hicks, who switch hits, and then Gardner. But other than that, everybody's a righty.
And Hicks's strength is his right side, right? Isn't it?
He's pretty good from both sides. He's pretty good from both sides. I mean, the home run he hit in Toronto on Tuesday, I mean, it was a left-handed bat. He just crushed a high fastball. I mean, he turned on a laser into the right field seats. So he's got power from both sides. But in Yankee Stadium, obviously, you want the left-handed bat because it's a short porch and right. So
yeah. So they can, exactly.
Yep.
So almost the same setup as Fenway. You want the left-handed hitters so they can hit it to the short right field.
Right.
Yeah, I mean they're I'm telling you they're going to win the division. The Yankees. This is coming from a Boston fan, so this friggin' hurts, man. They're gonna win the division. They'll win the division. They'll win 99 to 102 games, and the Sox will be 6 games behind them easily.
Yeah, but you guys will probably get the wild card. I'm not counting the Sox. I think Tampa Bay is going to fall off. I don't think Tampa Bay is going to. going to play as well as they did. They just kind of, I don't know if they have the same, but they do have good pitching.
The thing is, they did this last year. They went on a little bit of a run, and then they kind of went back to what they should be.
Yeah.
The problem is we're going to have to play. We're probably going to have to play that 1-game playoff to get in the playoffs. And I mean, those 1-game playoffs. There's no guarantees.
Definitely
We could easily get beat, and then we're screwed. World Series champion to not even making the playoffs. That's considered a drop off here. Like, that would be catastrophic.
Yeah, that's why winning the division is so important. Just so because that way you can set up your pitching staff. Whereas when you play that 1-game wild card, you're using your ace. Obviously, so when you start the series, you're not going to have your ace until game 3 at least.
Yeah, you're already in the hole.
Yep.
You're already in the hole.
Yep. So it's a big disadvantage. I think Trout just hit one a mile, and there goes.
Did you see that? What was that? What was
Mike
that?
Trout just
what
hit a
was that,
throwing
like,
homer.
Wednesday? Was that like Tuesday? Was that Monday or Tuesday night where I think it was him that hit that ball like it had a vapor trail attached to it.
Yeah, I think he just hit another one of those. I mean, he just crushed that ball. Glad I bought that rookie card, and I did. Jesus.
Now, see, here's the thing. These massive baseball contracts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of any of them that are getting the money, he's the one that would more than likely be, like, justified to get it. Because Machado didn't deserve what he got, and neither did Harper.
Yeah, Harper.
Trout's the only one that actually deserves a contract that size.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Trout, he's going to be on a losing baseball team his entire career because the Angels aren't going to win anything.
No, they're not. For the next 10 years, they're not going anywhere.
No.
Anywhere.
So he's gonna be a great player that plays on a bad team. It's just how it's going to be.
I've been hearing to kind of switch pace a little bit real quick. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about basically reading up on Jones, and from what I hear, the organization and the practices, he looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, like I said, when I watched the film, when I went and watched the film, I was impressed with his athleticism, which is something I didn't really realize he had. Again, I don't watch Duke play football, so I'm not going to know a lot about Daniel Jones. The only ACC team I really watch is Clemson. Sometimes I watch Florida State, but I'm obviously not going to watch Duke for any reason. So his ability to run a 4.6 40 is something the Giants have never had. They've never had a mobile quarterback outside of Hostetler, if you want to call him a mobile guy. We've never had that guy that can move. We've always had statues. He's 6'5", he's 220, so he's tall. His arm strength has gotten better, they say, in camp. And he's picking up the plays fast. He's a smart guy. So we'll see. I still don't like him at 6, but I mean, he's a lot better than I thought he was.
And here's what I think is going to happen, right? For the Giants, I think they're going to sit him behind Eli for 6 games, 7 games.
Yeah.
And just have him just soak up stuff like a sponge. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I bet the Giants will play Daniel Jones this year. Maybe week 8 to 10, somewhere in that range.
I think it depends on how good we're doing. If Eli's in there and we're 6-2, he's staying in there. If we're 2-6, different story.
That's what I mean. If you get to the halfway point and you're 2 or 3 games under 500, they may consider it for the second half of the season to just kind of let him. We might as well see what we got, right?
Yep. Yeah. After the Jets game, we'll know. That'll be 10 games into the season, and they have their bye week 11. So I think week 12 would be the week he starts. I think he's played the last 5 games, the last 6 games of the season, and if we're out of it at that point.
And one last thing before I let you go, if I was you guys a Giants fan, I'd be feeling pretty optimistic because no offense, when you cut a cancer out of when you get a cancer out of a locker room, you'd be surprised at what it can do. The trickle, the trickle effect. You know what I mean? Where it goes through everything. So with Odell gone, you guys might actually benefit more than you know.
Yeah, I said I did a video about the team chemistry. No more Landon Collins, no more Eli Apple, no more Odell Beckham, no more Olivier Vernon, no more Snacks Harrison, no more of these guys. And training camp, you heard nothing about the Giants. The only thing you heard about the Giants was other players, former Giants talking about the Giants. That's it. That's all you heard.
They had a lot of former players talking about
it. That's it. And Snacks Harrison holding out. That's all you've heard about. You didn't hear anything about anybody at Giants camp, So I'm telling you, like I said earlier, when you go to work happy, when you enjoy going to work, they're going to play better. You enjoy your teammates, you enjoy the locker room. It's a good chemistry. It's a good camaraderie. You're going to enjoy going to work. Whereas when you got guys running off at the mouth and you're getting pissed off at a guy, but you don't want to say nothing because you're trying to keep the peace, and it's not as,
you're walking on eggshells in a locker room.
Exactly. You're not going to have the same attitude on the field when your locker room sucks. So it does go a long way. People don't want to realize that.
Oh, no, you watch. It would not surprise me if the Giants came out on fire. If they came out just, Eli looks, Eli looking pretty good. And like you said, if it wouldn't surprise me at all if they start the season, 4-1. You know what I mean? To start, they get off to a hot start.
Yeah, I would love them to win week 1. Speak Dallas.
I think. See, but here's the thing. Haven't you guys late, the Cowboys as of late have got you, but for the most part, you've got the best of them.
No, they've
or have they?
2016 we swept them, but other than that, since 2011 they've had our number pretty good. When we were really good, we were beating them pretty consistently. But since 2012, probably they've owned us pretty good. As have the Eagles. Eagles have owned us for 10 years. So
yeah,
we own the Redskins.
Maybe I was getting them confused. Yeah, because I know that the Eagles have owned you guys. You guys can't beat them.
Yeah, but we kill the Redskins. The Redskins have beaten us 8 times in the last 16 years. We own them.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, man, it's I'd be if I was a Giants fan, I'd be quietly optimistic about what's going down. Because here's the thing, that the Maras are very similar to the Crafts in the way they like to design and pick their players and build their teams. It's guys that work together and contribute as a team. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of individual stuff going on because they realize individual guys you can stop. When you have a team that comes together, it's a lot, you know what I mean? And they're all on the same page and they don't make a lot of mistakes. They're hard to beat,
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Teams that play mistake-free football are the ones that win. I mean, if you don't beat yourself, you're going to win a lot of games. That's why the Patriots are so good, man. There's interchangeable parts except for Belichick and Brady. They're very militant in the way they go about their things. They don't make a lot of mistakes. And, when they do, they get ripped for it. I mean, Bill Belichick's going to ream you out. Tom Brady's going to ream you out. And you're going to get your ass in gear or you're not going to be there. That's why the Patriots are so good.
Coughlin, see, I miss Coughlin. He's the same old school mentality where he chew your ass. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Them 2011, the teams that he coached that beat us. He get up in you, man. When you made a mistake, and you see him yell like Bill Belichick and him. You'd see them like yelling it. They get right up in these guys' face.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Trust me, for years, Coughlin came aboard in 2004, and the Giants, they had training camp in Albany, which is about 25 miles south of me, and I used to go down there every year, and Coughlin would destroy these guys, man. That's all you ever heard him doing was screaming. Now, after they won the Super Bowl, he changed. He became a lot softer. But those first 3 years, man, oh my God, dude, he was like a drill instructor. It's really what he was like. But that's the Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick coaching tree, because Coughlin was a wide receivers coach in that 1990 Giants team, so he comes from that school. So yeah, didn't surprise me one bit. But those are pretty funny.
But see, that's what a lot of these with the new age coaches and like. That old school way works. It's a no bullshit. You come to work. You come to do your job. We're going to put you in a position to succeed, and we're just going to ask you to do this, this, and this. You don't have to worry about any other things, but you just do your job and you do it well, and the whole team's going to succeed. And it's a hard concept for some of these guys to buy into, but it works.
Right. Yep. It does. It does for sure. But let me let you go, my man. I'm going to close this out because it is 12:15 and I want to get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm done too, man.
Thanks for the call, Bobby. I appreciate it. You're an awesome guy. You're one of my favorite guys out there. Keep up the great work on your channel, and I'll be talking to you soon, my man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You take it easy too, bud.
All right, later. Have a good night.
You too, man.
Bye. Alrighty. So, yes, that was Bobby Montagna. I am going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. It is after midnight. I didn't even think I was going to be going this long. I get talking, and then it is just it is what it is. You know, tomorrow night is Game 4 of the NBA Finals. I will be live for that. So I hope you all have a great night, and I hope to see you tomorrow evening as well. It is Bad Dog, and I am gone. Peace!